Hi, welcome to Gone Rollin, where we all use our degrees to play some D&D. Enjoy our shenanigans, but first, roll the intro. And welcome back. Alright, let me fix my hair. Okay. Last time on Heart of the Forge, Philo had an eventful night, learning in a vision given to her by a mysterious constellation dragon that the orb, the magical object the party carries, has 10 creators. A confirmed list of those being the dragon, a fire woman, could be named Latho, and the Queen of Karopole. There are a few others it could have been, but not 100% sure. The party then awoke to an interesting morning. Luca discovered Lula, a temporary party member, zapping the life essence out of various creatures and stuffing them into vials that could then be used to refill a spell slot. The spell itself being called Drain Vitality. The trip to Kirvan continued and the party arrived 2 hours later. They said goodbye to Tallulah and continued on their way. The city itself is named for wind, and the architecture sure shows it. With windmills and floating decor all around, colorful murals decorating adobe-like houses, all centered around a winding river, the River Floven specifically. In the center of town, across from the entrance, is the Windswept Temple, a giant honeycomb-like building that houses druids that specialize in the circle of stars and land, specifically the desert kind. All temples have a specialty, but you are not limited to that one temple for a subclass. Luca and Kyrana bought supplies for their upcoming journey at Mixed Sporting Goods. Dallin and Philo stayed behind in the cart because Philo did not wish to be seen in her partial seal-like form, a form that the orb desperately tried to help go away with partial success. Dallin stayed because he did not wish to walk around his hometown and trigger unskippable cutscenes related to, "Oh my gosh, Dallin, it's you!" and "How's your mom doing?" Dallin casted invisibility upon Philo, and she went around town, finally able to see a new place that wasn't surrounded by estate walls or surrounded by castle walls. Dallin, however, clearly suffered from this, and the orb inquired as to why, leading Dallin deeper into the city, and the pair discovering through the orb's power of projecting memory more about the hex field that surrounds them. The memory itself seeming to be of the first archdruid of Kirvan, an owlin named Medis, having a conversation with the man himself, Van Lander, the first archdruid known in history, about building the temples for an alternate purpose. Perhaps something to do with a portal in the center of all of them? Question mark? You were not able to get the exact confirmation. And lastly, all throughout town, there were flyers related to something called the Wildfire Cult, and a set meeting time in around noon-ish. Luca and Kyrana, on the way back to the cart, which is not there, spotted a mysterious-looking canine-akin man lurking in an alley, watching them. Luca decided to follow him, and that is where we currently are.
I forgot that happened.
Because we joined up with him. Because I remember being mad that Philo was off somewhere invisible.
Oh, yeah.
And I was
Oh, yeah,
looking for
right.
her
And
invisible,
Philo
and that's when I
wasn't
saw
back yet.
the furry.
Right, Philo's still separated.
Yeah, it's because you guys saw me, you're like, "Where's Philo?" And I'm like, "Invisible." You're like, "What the fuck?"
What is wrong with you?
And then you're like, "Why you walk around with my horse?" I'm like, "Your horse likes me." Why don't all my animals like you? I don't know. That's basically where it ended up.
Bird communication.
Bird-to-bird communication.
Also bird-to-horse communication, apparently, because I think I got a nat 20 on it.
They're like,
Yeah, you did.
The horse is like, this creature is also a creature. I am a creature.
Creature-to-creature communication.
And the bird is like, this is a bird.
What do we do?
Well, I guess you're running off the fur
Oh
you
yeah,
saw.
I'm
Yeah.
following the furry.
Are you fixing
No,
What do
just keep going.
Go ahead. Well, it's on you.
Oh, I'm following the furry.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what we said.
Am I rolling something?
I mean, it really just depends on what our furry man does.
Okay.
Hi, John.
I can't read that.
Oh my God, John.
Ugh.
It's
Alright.
John, everybody. It's John.
Who are you?
I'm the only one clapping.
How'd you get here?
Yeah.
You're the one clapping.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's right in your hole. All
How you
right.
doing?
Doing good. So, do you even notice them following me?
Yes, you saw them take notice of you.
Okay.
Well, specifically Luca,
Mhm.
take notice of you, and you're like,
I have 120
I'm
foot running
gonna
speed.
not deal with this now.
And I think
Yes, you will. I have 120 foot running speed. What do you have?
Not that.
Oh wait. Yeah, 120.
All right. Well, luckily you just see him just starting to walk away with kind of a purpose away from you, and you definitely catch up if you try to run
Yeah,
after him.
stand in front of him. Hi.
Hi.
I guess we're over here now.
No, I think we're still by the
Nice.
house.
Yeah.
It's good to meet you.
Sure. Why you? What you doing?
Looking around town.
Very intently at us, it would seem.
Well, not every day you see, well, 2 L's, a small. I can't remember what exactly your character looks like off the top of my head. I'm just,
Oh,
no.
yeah, I know. I know she's a gnome, but like.
She's got a tail.
Also,
right.
you would not have seen Philo. Philo is not
Oh,
here.
that's right.
Yeah.
You're correct. You're correct.
An elf, a gnome, and a.
An elf, a gnome, and an owl all
Well, you-
traveling
It's
together.
Owlins are
Actually, like-
normal here.
Not that
Well,
weird,
traveling
actually.
together.
Not
That's
that
true.
weird. Evidently.
Hmm. What?
So what's the bit?
Just looking around town.
Really? Just the bit? What's the bit?
Just looking for somebody. That's it.
Who?
We know how they are. Just let them have their fun.
It's fine.
Somebody that you more than likely don't know. So,
Try me.
rather not say. Though, and looking at other stuff as well.
I don't know, you're just sketchy.
Damn.
Says the one that just ran to a random person that saw them for a second.
That was watching us.
For
Right.
For a second.
You were very intent. You were making eyes.
I just saw. Sorry, I just saw. Supposedly single dad
Oi.
walking around.
What?
Single
I think
dad.
he's holding it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his egg. It's totally his egg. Yep,
Yep,
100%.
that's, yep,
Yep,
that.
You're right, single dads. You're so right.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else going on there.
I feel like your deception on your character sheet is not accurate. It should be a -5.
What is my bit? Oh, it's a +1.
That's not accurate.
I'm just so believable. Karina.
What?
They're
Oh.
calling you over at least.
All right. Well, you.
And Talon if you want.
If you.
Uh,
What's going on?
I'll
do you want me to describe my guy?
Yes.
Okay.
start to lead that.
You see what looks to be pretty human, other than the fact that he has essentially canine legs that go up to supposedly past thigh, considering you can't considering he's wearing clothes all around.
He's
So
wearing
he's
gloves.
not, you know,
Yeah,
Donald
he-
ducking it.
He's
you know. Or
other
Uberring it,
than
depending on
that,
your preference.
you do see a pretty decently fluffy tail that's
Oh.
fairly long, as well as two canine ears on top of his head, and I want to say I want them to roll a nature check to see if they can figure out what animal.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you guys roll it. You guys roll nature.
Sure.
Mm.
That's a 9.
9,
Dirty 20.
30, 20,
Ten.
10. I would say definitely. Yeah.
Because
You look at it and just like weird to see jackal features on a man.
Yeah.
Who the
Again,
heck
creature
feel-
to creature understanding. You're a perfect
yeah.
creature. I know.
Understanding.
So, hi.
Hello. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
So, what
I'm
did
Luca. What's your name?
Jack.
Jack. Right.
What's wrong with Jack?
No, I just wasn't expecting. I don't know.
you... Very, very judgmental.
I mean, sometimes, but like,
Sometimes.
You're very.
shut up.
No, never mind. It doesn't matter.
We're not here to talk about me.
Why are we here?
Because he was watching us. Did you not see?
Did I see?
Yeah.
I
Oh.
saw him glancing our way, but so have
That
most
was
of the
not
townspeople.
glancing.
He looked
Okay.
at us, but it's not like it's fine. Why were you like checking us out? Like you're just
Just saw the man walk around with an egg up and around. Just was wondering what was happening.
is that not
That
a normal
sounds pretty
thing?
judgmental
Well, I mean-
to me.
Nah, really? It's just more of a. As you can tell, I'm not really from around here.
A man can't carry his egg.
I don't know. I've never seen
Sorry,
anybody carry their egg out of the house. That's why I was curious.
a man can't carry his egg. I'm sorry.
A man can't carry his egg. What's the world coming to?
A man can't even carry his own like egg these days.
Alright, fine. If none of us are bothered by this, I guess you could just go. We have other things to do.
Right, sorry. I don't what you doing?
Just walking around looking for some people.
What people?
Shouldn't really. I don't really know. Suppose I just know what I need to know.
Great. Sure.
Apparently, we need to know nothing, so.
I want to look. Like, I'm probably going to start looking very intently at you. I'm going to start looking to their eyes. Do I.
Yeah?
I'm like,
I'm gonna
what's your bit?
The eyes are the window
Not
of the
like-
soul.
Yeah, the eyes are the window of the soul. I start, what's in there? I'm going to dig in his eyes.
I'm gonna like
Look into his eyes.
You see two canine eyes looking directly at you. It's a bird of prey.
I mean, are you asking to do an insight check? Or...
Sort of, or trying to see if there's anything either I might recognize or any sign of any kind of recognition.
Yeah, I feel like this would be an insight check.
Yeah. That will be a 13.
I mean, he's definitely not from here.
Yeah, definitely not.
He's not from here. The only thing I think you might pick up on... I mean, he does have some pretty interesting vibes. He does have some pretty... Oh my gosh, Fivel's in the chat, sorry. Hi, Fivel. Oh my god, I love your streams.
Yeah, I do think you can kind of get. He somewhat seems to hold himself somewhat like in good posture and stuff, kind of like a maybe a man of the cloth ish, somewhat something like that.
Yeah. It's, not only is he also a creature, he's also a cleric.
I'm looking him over. Any holy symbols on?
A couple of holies. You see a holy symbol near his chest, but other than that, no. He's walking around with a staff.
The holy symbol that at least you can make out to be is, looks to be like a dandelion?
Oh yeah, and you see, you also know, I forgot to say this earlier, you also see a giant tattoo on his right arm that goes up. That seems to be vines and some sort of flowers that are closed.
Any recognition of what the holy symbol is?
Okay. I need you to make a history check for me at disadvantage.
Alright then. No!
What'd you get?
One of those would have been a dirty 20. The other one was a 3.
Oh, heck if you know. You don't know
Flower.
nothing.
You don't know your flowers.
Holy flower.
You you ain't getting nothing from that.
You see me like give you like a stare for like a good 3 seconds, kind of give you a quick one up, and then it seems to almost kind of fade away.
He's checking out.
Why are you looking at me like that?
What?
Just
I thought staring wasn't a problem.
What?
I know, but that,
It's so like
he's doing that weird like what's it called? Father stare?
What?
What?
What does that mean?
Like looking into my soul kind of thing. That's a weird one.
just trying to judge your character.
Did you find anything else?
See, you are men of the cloth, although I'm not sure what of.
Yes, I am.
I
In
cast
a
message. Did you find anything out?
Can I respond back to that?
Yeah.
I mean, I can hear it.
You can whisper.
Not really.
Well, if you guys are just walking around and stuff like that, if you're gonna just interrogate me, want to eat something while we do this?
Oh, you're like down for interrogation?
Have we eaten today?
Well, you guys
No.
Sure, let's go get some food.
Okay, I know a decent spot.
Oh, really? All right.
I have a
Cots.
certain
Well, what kind of...
something to find first.
Oh, right. You do.
I can meet you guys somewhere.
Sure.
Yeah, the place I know of is called the Red Dove. So
Have I heard this name?
Yes.
Yep.
Lula recommended it
Ah, right.
Oh.
last time when
You
she
know like where it is? She gets directions, right?
yeah. Pretend that I gave you directions. Yeah.
Okay. So I would know where to find it as I went running off looking for Philo.
Yeah.
Well, I can meet you guys there.
Sure.
okay,
I'm gonna go look
how
for
much
Philo.
quick?
Right.
They are.
So, shall we go?
They are as quick on their feet as they are quick to judge.
Wow! Wow! We're gonna bring that one up.
Real
Here.
accusations around
As
us
I-
this morning.
As I'm walking with these guys, I want to see what these two steals are. Just like see for holy symbols or anything
Oh.
like that.
I can tell you what Kyrna looks like.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Kyrna is a gnome.
Yep.
A
You
feral
know.
gnome.
She's a very interesting gnome though. Like you kind of look and you're like, oh yes, a gnome, and then you notice the tail,
Mhm.
and it's kind of like long, thin, ends in a poof of fluff that's the same color as her hair, and she's like she's got a bit of a tan, like a bit of a farmer's tan, I would say. She's got long dark hair. She's got kind of a weird like slit to her pupil, almost like a cat. She's got claws, and whenever she speaks, you notice that she has these big like fangs in her mouth. So yeah, that's Kyrna, and she's wearing just kind of like normal like traveling clothes, you know.
Yep, and from me, you would see an Allen man, very much looks like a father. And of course, and over like their chest and kind of being cradled by one arm is their egg, and in the other hand,
Egg.
you see a staff where they're kind of like using it as a walking stick in a sense.
Any holy symbol or anything like that?
Yes, there would be. You would see almost their entire outfit is almost like holy garb, and you would see a holy symbol around their neck and kind of a part of their entire garment. There's a good chance you'd probably know, but just making sure that it's at least.
Yeah.
Yep, it
You
would
would know
be
immediately.
of Everkin.
Okay. Yeah. And to get a general vibe as well, he's wearing what looks to be kind of like a mixture between traveler's clothes and priest robes. Essentially, it's kind of like a traveling version of a priest robe.
We're kind of both at the same thing then.
His is a lot more of kind of grayish, a little bit of beige every now and then, and purple, like a bluish scarf around his neck that tails off in two ends. So, neat. I didn't expect to ask you, what was the god's name again?
Everkin.
Everkin.
Everkin follower, huh?
Yes.
That is very nice. It's good to know people still follow that faith.
Damn. Sorry,
How
I
about
just.
you?
Good to know that like followers of Everkin aren't extinct.
Which is interesting because Eberkin is actually in this time period. All of the origin gods are
Yeah.
very heavily worshipped.
Oh yeah, I didn't mean
Yeah.
to say it like that. I
Yeah.
meant essentially good to see
Yeah.
what those are traveling around. That's what I meant to say.
See one out and about.
Yeah, see one out. But yeah.
What about you? I know that although I'm well versed in many of the gods, I don't recognize the holy symbol that you wield.
It's a unique one. It's more to an idea-ish. But neither here nor there. I usually help with the worship of all different types of gods. So this is essentially a holy symbol that represents the thought process of all.
Can I roll an insight check?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Also,
Against me?
ask them,
Yeah, I'm like,
Is that mean? Is it on purpose?
oh,
Clean it up.
Oh.
Thank you.
this.
Go ahead.
I was like, we're all good. Yeah.
He was messing with them before stream.
What'd you get?
Got a nat 20.
Oh my lord.
That's a 25.
Yep. You're fairly certain it's utter bullshit.
Oh.
Ooh.
You're fairly certain.
Okay. Utter bullshit.
But
You're
it's
so-
it's more of like he's not telling you that it's like it is a holy symbol,
But he doesn't want to tell you.
But he's not telling you what exactly it's for.
Okay, so he's just not interested in really sharing. Okay. As rat, sure. Rat, the red dove. Are we there?
I believe it's around the corner.
It's around
Yep.
the corner.
It is there.
Oh, can I get a look at this place? What kind of food does it look like they sell?
Well, so I'm trying to figure out soundtrack. Give me one.
Yeah, I'll give
Yes.
you a second.
Okay. So the meal or the menu is actually I posted it in our Discord. Not for the community, but just our personal Discord that we have. There is the menu. You guys feel free to read it. There's also prices and stuff like that. You'll take note that it's pretty standard location. It also does have a few rooms, lodging for you guys if you did wish to stay here for the night. Although it does seem that you guys are willing to skip town here a bit. So, but if you wanted to.
Cheese pudding.
Ooh. Spice rabbit on trenchers.
Yeah.
That looks good.
But
You go look
it's
at
pretty much that.
I got some eggs all over there.
I know. I thought about not including any eggs on the menu, given that Kirvan is home to a lot of bird folk. And I thought to myself, no,
Yeah.
because everything has eggs in it.
Yeah. Also, I mean, like, we eat meat. you
Yeah.
know? Like, it's
So
not like.
it'd be interesting. However, I did change something when I kind of thought about it longer. Instead of rabbit, I originally put like chicken, and I was like, ooh, now maybe that's pushing it.
Yeah.
That might be pushing it. In a town full of bird folk, having chicken on the menu
Yeah.
might be a little awkward. So we're not gonna do that.
You think that you order the poached
It's very-
eggs and all of the Allen will
Well, I definitely think it's more of like the vulture, the vulture bird people will eat the chicken, but that's the only people that would.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking of it.
The spice rabbit and trenchers is really good.
It sounds pretty good.
Also, how are we doing with the music? I'm gonna ask the chat. How's the music? Is it too loud?
Hey, chat.
Hey, chat.
So, I'm looking for Philo.
Yes. While y'all pick out food y'all need. I don't know what that was.
True Southern just came out.
I know.
It's Karen.
State.
My natural state. Okay. My mask off. You're gonna do I would say investigation, unless you purposely you can see Luca walking around town.
I mean, she's heading back to the cart.
Okay.
Like where she thought the cart was.
Yeah.
She's not paying
Yeah.
attention to.
Yeah, I'm
looking for
probably
Luca.
following the path of like where we found Fallon to where the cart was. I'm looking there first.
Okay. Roll investigation for me.
And she'd be paying very close attention to how close she is to an hour because she knows she'd get back before an hour is up.
Well,
12. Okay. You know, I'll say you
I'm looking for signs of invisible people.
you see
How do you see
abnormal movement on some of the flyers that were around town or some of the banners. There's wind current, but the normal wind current's going that way, and then there's like small. That goes the opposite way.
Draft.
Yeah. So it's hitting the flyers and other stuff to indicate. Oh, she's probably right there.
Ahem.
She's like trying not to get
Caught.
immediately caught because she's like, oh no.
I'm gonna like stare at a flyer on the wall and be like, Fallon moved. Sabu. I know you're here.
You start reaching around.
I don't talk to myself that often. Get in that alley or something.
Mommy, look, a psychotic person.
Oh my
We're gonna come over here, sweetie.
I'm gonna take this flyer though, the wild card.
god. She will duck over into the alleyway and just kind of sit there. Just
I'm gonna read this flyer. Anything interesting?
So on this flyer,
Is it like a
one,
meeting later or something?
yeah, it seems to be. If you look at it now closely, it is a meeting of sorts, but it seems to be advertising an event in town that is. 1 second. It's essentially held by someone named Sawyer, as saying that he is the leader of this section. Come see the talks, and essentially you can get the vibe that this is an overview of clearing the air about this cult, because you do know that it's a cult, but yes.
You see at the very bottom, it says, also, in other news, tomorrow at noon, come see a sacrifice.
Come see the
Tuesday,
sacrifice.
Sacrifice day.
No, you can get the vibe that this is Sawyer, or the leader of this section of it, trying to get people to not be as afraid of them. So it's like one of those come join us for sermon kind of things in a specifically designated area in town. So it's not like you're going to someone's house, it's like a public gathering around noon, midday-ish. So given that, it'd probably be like an hour.
Fold it up. Go into the alleyway. You hungry?
yes, but it's not like I can really go anywhere at the moment. She like feels her face really quick. Is it still furry?
You know what? Roll a D100 for me.
It's more furry than when you left it.
That is a 16.
It's still there.
It's worse.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
That would have been a good roll on. No, it would have been close to a good roll.
Yeah, I was gonna
Divine
say it's
intervention.
close for divine
If you're
intervention.
level 16.
Yeah. But, yeah. I mean, it's up to you.
I would have an hour to do things.
Right, well, we met a friend.
A friend.
Yes, he was like giving us eyes, like really suspiciously. Sus, you might say. And he invited us to breakfast to interrogate him. Like a date, I guess. I don't know.
We have a collective day.
Trying to get out of town?
Yeah, but this guy was like, oh, I'm looking for somebody, but I can't tell you. And he was like looking at us really intently while I was trying to find you. I saw him in a back alley being like, I'm just talking to the air. Are you right here?
Yes, I am. Would you want me to maybe take the egg and go hide somewhere with me and the egg?
Salin already is like just claiming it as his child. It's fine. The egg is good.
Alright.
Claiming it as his child.
I haven't even claimed anything even. You're just like, oh, it's his child. You agreed for me.
Yeah.
You set it in motion, not even me.
Oh my lord.
I'm just saying, do your magic thing. Come have some nice breakfast. We'll interrogate this man and then we'll leave.
We'll interrogate this man.
Oh man.
You know, actually, because my hands are fine, I have a cloak. Could you possibly combine like a mask?
Like a full face. A decorative one or
Yeah.
what you want?
Something pretty, just something I could cover my face with, because that's the hardest part about all of this.
Sure. Let's do that.
Everything else can be hidden by other things. It's mostly just my face.
I'm gonna go look for a mask.
She takes this moment to run off and get away.
Just bye.
No, she'll stay.
But there's more to explore, isn't there?
Yes, but with a mask, she can explore without having to worry, actually.
Is there anything readily accessible that I can find?
There's a party city. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding.
They moved to another dimension.
Yeah, that's how they can stay in business. Anyway, no. There is essentially a costume shop. You can go in and find a few masks. You can find one however you would like it to look. It looks like that.
Okay. I want to find one that's like
Dewey's very
wood with like carvings in it. It's like filigree, and it's like. Do I want to be me?
Yes, you do.
It'd be really funny if I found one that was like a seal, but
Oh my god.
Oh man.
no, it'll just be a lady
A lady.
with like really pretty filigree on it that's floral.
Ah,
It has roses on it though. I'll be that.
Phoebe.
Yeah.
Are they at least like blue or purple or green or something?
I imagine it's just natural wood.
Okay.
That's fair. You can paint it later.
Yeah.
If you buy paint.
Alright, how much is it?
I'd say probably about 5 silver.
Stage 5 silver.
Because it's not painted.
Okay.
So.
I put it on and I walk back into the alley.
That's
I think.
She just takes it off you. Because you can't see her.
Yeah.
You can't see the face she's making. She's like, it's fine, but why are you wearing this? And she just slips it on and slips a cloak over her.
Still invisibly.
Still
Yeah.
invisible.
now you're just a floating man.
I had to drop
If
it.
That's true.
If she's wearing the mask now at this point, wouldn't it probably...
Well, because you weren't invisible. Well, you weren't wearing it when you turned invisible.
No. Even if whatever you're wearing, even if you put it on after invisibility, it turns invisible.
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna say anything
Anything
you
you're,
wear.
anything
I
you're
think it'd be
carrying
funny
or
if it
physically
was-
wearing.
I think
it's
it'd be funny.
funnier.
It would be very
It's
funny.
funnier if you have to cast it.
It would be very much funnier, but it's also a much
You
easier
know,
way for you to get cut.
Here, I imagine that, and when you first put it on, it's solid, and then it just kind of turns invisible.
Alrighty.
Right, do you want to like invisible right now so we can walk there?
Can't really do that. It's not my spell. I can't drop a spell that's not mine.
Okay, I'll just go tell that. We can just go tell Talon to drop it while you're in the back alley when we get close.
Somebody just punches Talon and he just shot straight at my
The devil on your shoulder says to punch your friend. It'll drop it because you're making an attack.
Oh,
Oh.
wait, you're right.
Does she know that though?
Feel a presence.
No.
No.
That's what I said. The devil on your shoulder says to punch your friend.
The
Okay.
metagaming devil on your shoulder.
Sadly, she does not know that. She is not. She does not know wizard magic.
I don't either.
Right, well, let's just go. How much longer do you have?
Probably not very long. Probably like another few minutes.
Probably like 6 minutes.
5-10 minutes ish.
It might take us that long to get there. We'll just go into a back alley and
Hopefully, I can time it right then.
just like stand behind me.
I was more reading about people just seeing a random person.
Appear.
No, you hadn't.
The small child.
Yeah. She'll just kind of follow behind him and try her best to keep count to make. And if she feels like it's getting close to time, she will duck into an alley and kind of just sit there and wait.
Good.
Can I get the spice rabbit with Trenter?
I'm gonna have the same thing, but like on a different ticket.
With a cherry meat.
But what was the apple one again?
Big apple with.
Honey and rose
Honey
water.
and rose water.
Y'all don't have like.
Is this all on separate tickets?
Yes.
Y'all don't have like coffee, do you?
Do we look like Karopale?
Well,
I doubt you will find coffee here.
I like getting a nice coffee when I go into the city. So I like
We got
iced coffee.
ale, mead, ale, wine, and water.
Can I get some ice water?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
I imagine the server is like a gnomish woman with really big hair.
Oh no, she got the beehive.
Yeah, she's got the
Oh,
beehive
oh,
and she's got like a thing.
Oh, some like long, like
Or long nails.
yeah. Oh yeah. There
She does not have an accent that matches this area.
She's from somewhere else. Where?
She thought she was gonna find her.
Well, she said
She
you ain't in Acropolis, so she knows Acropolis pretty well.
You probably won't find many places that sell coffee or tea here. About probably 70 to 80% of the population here are either intolerant or allergic to caffeine.
Allergic.
I did not know that about her. It's good to know.
Is that? Are you allergic to caffeine?
It's one of the many reasons I don't drink tea myself, but something that other people tend to enjoy, so I still
Don't they
make
got
it.
decaffeinated tea?
They do, but it's a bit harder to find.
I just. Oh, that's a shame. Cause I really like coffee.
There's some places you may find it here, but nowhere near as abundant as most other cities.
Wow. Well, you learn something new every day.
Well, I think we started on a bad foot because you're friends. So,
We're just gonna blame everything on him, I guess. We're gonna.
what was your names again? It was.
Thalin.
Okay. Talon. Any last name?
No.
No. Okay. I was gonna tell you mine if you. Just in case. It's Jack.
Jade.
Jack Lennon.
Lennon. All right.
She got it.
Jack L for short.
Or people call me Jack L.
Right. Sure.
Have anything I can throw? Not safely.
I have this in the bag. I have that in the gecko as soon
It's
as
the
I do
same
my character.
energy as my sports druid Menacelium.
Mm-hmm.
Here's this thing.
Thank
I
you.
don't know where it's from.
Oh.
Hit me!
Hit him in the shoulder first.
Right. Well,
Okay.
my name's Kyrina.
Kyron, nice to meet you.
Yeah. Sure. Nice to meet you.
The hesitation.
He does not have paws.
He does not have paws for hands. No.
Yet.
She
The
has.
only paws he has is on his feet.
She has you feel them like they don't dig in, but you feel them lightly against your skin. She has claws.
That's really interesting.
My hands?
Yeah, the claws.
Wow, yeah, well. That's
They
just
are
how I am.
Fair enough. I mean, look at me. I'm essentially part jackal.
Sure.
It's very funny that this is what I look like instead of what else I could have looked like.
Yes, the magic here can change a lot.
Yeah, especially with the tiefling. So. What? Yeah, no, I am a tiefling. If you're wondering that. So.
Sure. I mean, I'm a gnome.
Oh, I thought you were a half. Oh, sorry. I thought you were a halfling. I think the tail is giving you a little bit of height somehow.
Are halflings taller?
Nah. I
I'm
think a little bit.
Are they technically
No,
taller?
I think they are.
Probably a
I believe
little
they are.
bit.
I believe they are
By
actually.
a little bit.
So it brings you down. Yeah, no, not many people tend to come to Acropolis. Or not Acropolis, to
We're
Kieran.
not
Like I said earlier, looking for some people, but also just generally trying to help people figure themselves out. I kind of roll around, try to help people find themselves spiritually, in that sense.
Spiritually, you say in a sense. How?
Help them figure out how to find their ways to whatever god they want to. And just make sure if they are on a path, I can guide them on an easier way to the path or help them.
Inside.
Because she's like, she already sniffed out bullshit before.
Yeah.
Is this more bullshit? She's
Yeah.
gonna roll
You have
again.
more reason to
You know,
speak
honestly,
out.
because
I'm
you
at this
rolled
point.
a nat 20 on insight last time, I would say do this with advantage.
Yeah.
With advantage.
Do it with advantage.
You know this bullshit, so it's easy to find it now.
Okay. Yeah, no, you 100% passed me.
Also, what
23.
What did you get actually?
What did I
My
get?
passive might actually beat you depending.
I rolled a 9.
Past 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's
He's not
So-
bullshitting on this. This one.
Okay,
This
so
one
this
he's.
one he's real.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This one he's actually.
This one he's for real life.
This
Life.
For
he.
real life.
for real life.
Yeah, he is.
Sorry,
looking
guys.
For, yeah, no, he's looking for someone around.
I'm
He's
so
looking for
actually
some
not sponsored,
people around
but
here.
why would
Sorry.
they ever sponsor?
Continue, John. Sorry.
There. He is looking for people around here, and it's just and with how sincere he was with speaking about it, yeah, no, he is trying to help other people at the same time.
Okay. She's like, she's sitting there just kind of like, she is, you can tell she's like studying. She's trying to figure you out. You can tell.
Yeah.
She's like looking at you like,
Do you know who you're looking for? I might not have been here in a while, but I still might remember some names.
Not by name, but sorry, not by name, but fellows and I'll know the feeling when I recognize them.
sure.
But yes, yeah. Other than that, just possibly gonna look at that wildfire cult stuff. Sorry, that looks interesting with what they're trying to say.
Right. Sure.
Insight.
on both.
Not Ryan.
You're
On
Like,
Kyrana?
I know you have thoughts of the wildfire cult. I don't know anything about it. So I'm like, I'm not looking too hard, just kind of a quick glance. Just like, any reaction?
How close is Kyrana to him right now?
I mean, are you guys
We're
sitting
like a
across
table,
from
like
the
a-
table?
Yeah.
Or are you sitting next to him at the table?
Yeah, are you flanking me, or are you flanking me and trying to wait for your friends to get the other two seats, or
That's
are you,
so weird.
are you sitting at the other two seats and your friends are gonna flank me?
Or is it like a circle table? What kind of table?
It's a
Well, that's why
square
you'll be
table.
flanking.
Okay, circle table.
No, it's a square table.
Square table.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it doesn't matter
I
actually.
like how I
It's-
clarified it's a square table and do it. Circle table.
I,
yeah.
I misheard what you said.
It's okay.
Circle or square?
So circle table, right?
If it's in the square hole.
Okay, continue.
Anyways, are you insight checking?
Yeah.
Are you gonna roll or are you just?
Yeah.
Should I roll?
You roll.
Persuasion or deception?
15.
Yeah. 15. I would say you two by now are in the restaurant.
Has she reappeared?
Yes.
Just shoved her in an alley.
Yeah.
Let her poof and come back out.
Right.
I guess
Like, we're not gonna come in yet.
She's
We're
sort
gonna
of
like
like-
look in the window and be like, that's the guy.
Like weirdos?
Yeah.
Vague
Okay.
hostility.
not
Do
even
I notice them?
hostility. Just like
perception.
that.
No, not that.
Just that she's suddenly
Hostile.
no. Just
Oh.
that she's suddenly very uncomfortable.
Alright.
14.
15.
Oh, you don't see them.
us.
Like that even just the mention of it, like
It's pretty bad.
she's suddenly very uncomfortable.
Okay.
I don't actually. Do I notice that though? I'm gonna also roll insight to kind of. Or nah, I won't do that.
Yeah,
I rolled
no.
previously.
I'm gonna cast
What
message.
does he get from you?
From me. You. Actually, I didn't roll for like persuasion or that yet. What did you roll again?
15.
Okay, just so we know. Wow, I am rolling like crap right now,
Wow.
which is very rare.
This
for
is
me.
rare.
This is very
So
rare.
warm.
But yeah. You you swear there's a little bit of venom when he says wildfire cult.
Okay.
Nobody likes the human
Nobody
sacrifice.
likes these people.
Honestly, we're all on the same page.
That's good.
I'm gonna cast message at Talon. Like, I'll found her. We're here. Have you found anything out yet?
I can hear you, so you can just
Yeah. The name is Jack L. They, them and Kyrana both have beef with the wildfire cults. I don't know anything else.
Right.
And I love that the wildfire cult exists. Everyone disliked that. Everyone disliked it.
So, Philo, all they found out is his name is Jack L. And he hates the wildfire cults. I guess we'll find out more. Gonna go in?
Sure, I guess.
Alright, let's go eat.
So warm.
We come in. Hi.
Nope.
Found it.
Welcome back.
Hi guys.
How's it going for
Hi.
a little bit?
no, I said hi.
Oh.
To those two coming in.
Hi.
Hi, and pleasure to meet you.
Do you
Pleasure's
order
all mine.
already?
Jack Lennon.
She kind of shakes his hand delicately. Is careful not to let her like cloak fall more than a certain amount.
Mm-hmm.
But she also has like a pretty long cloak, so it's probably not too noticeable that she's only reaching out a certain amount. Does the mask have eye holes, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
have
You're
gotten one.
combined.
I wouldn't have gotten one that you can't see.
So, do
Yeah.
I just see two completely black eyes looking
Yeah.
at me? Okay.
Remember Hexfield.
Yeah.
Also,
Just-
I think tieflings also have completely
Yeah.
eyes of
Yeah.
I do.
yeah. Different. I'm guessing Hexfield did something to do with your eyes.
And you're calling me judgmental? Alright.
I'm sorry, I see
And
completely
nosy?
black eyes.
And
Hexfield does a lot of weird things.
I know. Look at me.
yeah.
But yeah.
So, was there anything you were wanting to? Because I guess you were wanting to speak with them.
He suggested that we take him out on a date, so
Well, sorry, you guys were stopping me from moving. You guys were telling me to not move anywhere because I was looking at
I
you
said
funny.
if nobody else has a problem, fine.
I see we have two new people. Hello, welcome to the Red
Hi.
Zone. Oh, also your orders will be out in a second.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What would you like? Or do you need a second to look at the menu?
Can I have the baked apple?
I thought you said baked towel for a second.
The baked owl.
I mean,
I can help you real quick with that.
We'll probably skip a meal for right now. I will probably grab something on the way out.
Okay. I'll be back. No.
Right, so did she want to... Something you want to get off your chest, or what?
Oh.
Who are you looking for? Did we figure this out already?
I don't really know exactly who. I just know an inkling of what I need to look for.
They'll
Crazy.
know
What's
when they
that?
see.
What's that inkling?
I don't know if I can say.
What?
Certain forces says I can't.
What kind?
Forces.
The gods. Let's just say that.
That's all the gods?
At least one of them.
Can't say that. They're anonymous.
They don't like me to mention them.
Ah.
Anonymous gods.
I'm gonna cast message to Philo. Do you recognize that holy symbol?
She will check the holy symbol to
Yeah.
see. Does she? Is it history?
Yeah, history.
Do they roll
Not
flat? or-
religion?
No, it's just history.
A 10.
10? Okay. You can swear that the only thing that you can think of that comes off of your mind is during one of the memories. Remember with the open field of flowers? If you
Was there a
remember,
lot of dandelions?
there were some dandelions present. Not that that means
There were
anything
some
necessarily.
dandelions.
That doesn't necessarily
present.
mean anything. But if you just keep it in mind, this might be of note. But that's like the only thing you can really be like, I saw dandelions recently.
It might not mean anything.
I think I remember you calling that out in the vision, actually, was the dandelion thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Listen, Hope's not saying it means anything, but Hope is pointing it out.
Yeah.
How interesting.
But it's nothing there. Don't worry about it. Ignore it.
Don't worry about it. It's not important.
The dandelions were present.
The man behind the curtain.
Yeah. You just, you guys see Jack's eyes like lose focus from you guys and look up a little bit. And the thing I'm looking for might be egg-shaped. Ish.
So you're looking for a thing now?
People with a thing.
Right.
Well,
Was it right?
interesting place to look for that. Out of all towns to come to, there's a
Plenty
lot of
of people with eggs.
Yeah. Well, I was about to leave town, out of which way. Then your friend here kind of just ran in front of me.
Just randomly.
I'm sorry, but I was just starting to walk out and you ran in front of me.
I don't get how you don't see your part in what happened, but that's on you.
Yes.
At any point during your time around us, have you more than once eyed my egg?
Maybe every now and then.
Can I try to insight on all those glances to see if it's just you keep looking for something egg-shaped and you just keep seeing it, or is it like this might be the thing you're looking for?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
You
go
can do insight.
I
Okay.
love this just insight war
Insight.
that's happening.
Okay.
So that's not the greatest. It's 24.
Okay, I beat you.
With what?
I'll say natural.
Ah.
What did you get though?
Yeah, what's the
25.
total?
25, okay.
Damn, we both have the exact same modifier. I got natural 19.
Yeah.
Damn.
Just
You-
to like
As far as you're aware,
stare down.
more likely it's normal amount of glancing if he's looking for something eggish.
Yeah.
I will say, actually, Philo does cast Detect Magic, but uses a sorcery point to subtle spell it.
Okay.
If I can find where the fuck I can use my sorcery points. Whatever, I'll find that in a minute. But yeah, she does Detect Magic, and just very subtly, I do need to roll a d20 and hope that I don't fail. Okay, I'm good. Just to see, is there anything magic on him or anything?
Yes.
I would say there's two things. Considering I would have
Yeah.
one spell already up.
Yeah.
You do see what seems to be armor-looking magic around him looks to be kind of like rogue-ish in a sense. That seems to have flowers and stuff like that on it, with what the magic shapes outline. And also, his staff seems to be magical in a sense.
Okay, what schools are they?
Abjuration for the armor-looking stuff, and I don't know whether or not that one would be. More than likely, technically maybe conjuration-ish or transmutation, kind of in that area. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Now, I will say there's one other thing that pings to you that is the holy symbol it does have. It is divine, but something about your magic specifically reacts to it. Not like reacts to it, but from your perspective of that's a ping that I should be paying attention to, because it is a similar feeling to what you've been feeling with the orb, what you feel with when you communed with the dragon. It's this old divinity, like ancient divinity, but familiar.
No, yeah, she's sus of him now. She's like,
So, call me nosy.
Yeah.
Who's the dandelion?
They don't like me to say.
Right.
This feels a little interesting.
That feels like
is there any kind of reaction
Crazy,
from
you
the
know?
egg, actually? Because it would be within my range.
Yeah. Let me roll again.
Gosh, I just realized corn chips probably with us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, corn chips probably with you.
Cornchip's not
The
doing anything.
egg is abnormally silent right now.
Maybe we should leave.
That could also have been something I did, but
Corn chip
Alright,
probably
he's tired.
What's
was-
corn chip doing? I'm gonna check.
Corn
Kyra's
chip
gonna do a
probably was
corn
n-
chip check.
was actually probably not allowed into the building.
Oh, no.
He's probably outside the window. He's kind of sitting.
I look out and I just see
Sad.
He's
sad
essentially like,
grackle eyes.
No, I just imagine just like he's super sad looking. You turn away, you turn back. He has a knife in his mouth now.
no, I mean, we're talking about Cornchip here. He's not sad at all. Kyron is probably have to keep giving him glare, because he keeps eyeing our wheels.
yeah,
God,
Getting ready
we're
the wheels
the wheels thing is never
gonna go
gonna
away.
go away, and no one in chat will
I don't know what that means. Like, we never aired that.
that was
So-
yeah.
So you say they don't like you to say.
They told me never to say it.
What happens if you do?
Are you like physically
You don't know.
incapable of saying it?
Oh, so it's just physically.
Yeah.
It could also just
Are
be.
you like a warlock or something? Do I know what a warlock is?
Actually, I don't. Yes, you would. You
Okay.
would know what that is. But you're more common. You would know warlocks that have pacts with archfays.
Ah, right.
Fae are really common in these parts.
It could just be that any magic they might wield might be. Most gods can, if they grant you magic through your faith,
Conditional.
they can take away that magic if they don't like what you do.
For instance, if I imagine one of your worshippers ever raised the dead improperly, that would definitely be a no-go.
Yes. Pretty much any version of the natural cycle.
So, like, is your little quest to find whoever related to said dandelion person?
It's looking for something, and I need to find it.
Shall we call him
Dandelion is
Mr.
looking for something. You need to find it.
Mr. Dandelion?
Don't. I would never call him that.
No?
That's all we know about
That's
him.
all we
Yes.
got
So,
right now.
Big D.
Big G!
What-
Alright. Big
I would
D,
definitely
short
not
for...
call him that one.
Big D, short for Big Dandelion. Well, we can call him whatever we want.
That's all we know is dandelion.
Dandelion. Big D. We're calling Big D
Big
now.
D.
Miss
That's
Dandelion fits Benny Button?
He's looking at his phone.
Yeah, he's checking his
He's
phone.
He's
I
talking
just
to God right now.
He's
It's
looking,
this.
he's looking frantically in the air.
I'm gonna say that if we hear some mysterious rumbling, like mysterious thunder or some kind of stuff,
Big D.
and we're gonna every time we say Big D, I'm gonna assume they don't like it.
You feel thorns start to grow around your neck.
Is Big D in the room with us?
It's Big D.
Hold hands or seance time.
No.
Seance time. Hold my
Hold my
hands.
hand. Hold my hand right now.
Big D.
There we go.
Big D, are you in the room with us?
I feel Big D's presence.
And I feel Big D's presence in this Chili's tonight.
I feel Big D is prodding John for information.
If you must call him something, just call it Equa.
Equa?
What?
That's completely different.
Like equine? Like a horse?
No,
The horse god?
no,
Okay.
no.
Oh wow. I never put that together. Go ahead.
You just the moment they say the horse god, I'm just like, no. And then more than likely it's just like, right?
You're not a horse. right?
Wait, no, it's more of just like, do you even know what one is?
Right, well that's crazy.
But yeah,
I
Equa.
personally, I like Big D.
I also like Big D.
Don't call him that.
When are they gonna kill me?
What are they gonna do about it?
It is a bit rude.
That's fair.
It is
You
of
said
his faith.
equa?
Equa.
Does that sound familiar to me at all?
Mm-mm.
I just kind of hear him. I'm like Big D.
You feel an aura of dread around you.
All right. I don't know when to quit. I'm done.
Equifax.
Equifax. Not sponsored.
Not
I
sponsored.
sure hope not.
That'd be crazy. Hope reveals
Okay.
our first sponsorship.
Okay, enough of the joking. Let's get.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
We did the same thing that Trevor did
Oh.
with bronze. With
Yeah.
bronze gods.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the maidens.
It's not maidens though. There's no maidens here.
Yeah, we should have said it out loud to each other more.
I know. No, because we did, and then I just didn't connect it to
Yeah,
that
we
because
did.
it's
Yeah.
a different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an equestrian girl.
No.
Heck no.
Equestrian boy.
No.
No.
Anyways,
Right, well, I think we're good. Nice interrogation or whatever.
So you had this one,
oh,
and
Thank you.
on. And you go.
Thank you.
I brought this for you, and it's it's just like some biscuits
I got extra spice on mine. Did you get extra spice?
on the house, honey.
no.
I just double checking mine.
That's it. It
Just
should be-
double checking mine, right?
That's very sweet, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna drink some water.
Just like,
Fake it because there's actually no water.
you can pack him up and eat it later in the car.
I'm going to let you all actually finish eating. Would you like me to take your child off of you so that you can relax?
Your child.
I'm good.
Can I glance at him to see how he's feeling
I
about
was
that?
planning on just
It's
going and resting myself.
You,
yeah, I'm
you
gonna-
know she really likes carrying.
I'm aware.
Hi.
You do see a little bit of death glare at you right now.
through the mask. You feel it.
I just see the eye.
The eyes turn from like regular black to eternal black.
Eternal.
I like glance at him and do a slight insight check on how much he's trying to.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
On his,
Today's
like-
on today's episode.
Inside.
It's
Oh,
more
Heart of
just
the
you
Forge.
see her eyes go from like her normal to like they're slit. They are definitely slitted and kind of like looking at you like
Give me the egg.
my nephew.
It's a dirty 20.
Okay. Someone is a dad. That's all. Getting very parental instincts on both
Oh
ends.
boy.
Yeah, you are getting parental instincts from her as well because
Yeah.
she's just like.
Oh boy. Why don't we all enjoy our meal?
Yes.
It's a good idea.
and I can go ahead and take him with me.
Oh
I would
boy.
like to take Soren with me, please.
Out of character? It's an egg. We don't know gender yet.
Well, I mean, Soren is
That's the
still
name
like.
her sister gave it.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like the
From an
implication,
outside
because I think, didn't you also
I
say...
mean, people assume genders all the time.
Yeah.
Fair.
And Soren's a pretty. I would say Soren is pretty gender neutral
Sex,
name for an owlin.
Yeah.
Soren.
For an Allen, yes. I
Soren is pretty gender neutral, you know? Alright, the tension
Just
is.
give the woman her nephew.
The whole thing, okay, out of character, I want to say this to you. The other reason, like, besides just me not giving it to you was for two reasons. One, parental instincts. Two, I'm the only owl in here. Don't know when that would make sense to have an egg. Thank you.
Yeah, it was the moment you said that's her nephew.
You're
I'm
like,
just
what's
like,
the relation?
Whoa!
You're building in your mind a family tree, and it is insane. In your mind's eye, you're like, wait.
Well, you don't know if she's like necessarily maybe half bird or something. You don't
she
know.
could be a bird.
Yeah,
She
you
could
have no
be
idea
part
what
bird.
she looks like.
yeah,
remember?
no idea, but I'm fairly certain no birds have completely black eyes, so that's one thing.
I mean,
that's
yeah,
just
actually,
Yeah,
yes,
Oh, wait, actually,
plenty
yeah.
do.
Ah, yeah, that's right. Let's go. I can't remember any
So
of
she's a
them.
very
Owls.
flat-beaked bird.
Yeah.
Owls might.
Where are you sitting, like, in relation to the table?
Yeah, where are y'all sitting?
I sat next to Talon if there's no.
Yeah,
Okay.
you...
Are we sat like this?
Probably.
Possibly.
There's
Okay.
a small hit under the table.
Give the woman her nephew.
Kick.
I would like,
Don't play footsies with me.
you know,
You are
Probably
so
actually
not
hurts. He's got talons.
It's not like
I
a call, it's just to get a
I would
nudge.
help take care of him. Can I please have the egg while you eat?
I'm glancing at I'm glancing at kind of all three of you, but I'm looking at you to see how you're reacting to this, and I'm like, he's looking for an egg thing. We're being so suspicious of this right now. I'm trying to hide suspicion of hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, this is. I'm definitely rolling insight on this whole thing, just like
The
what
story
the fuck's
is
going
bringing
on?
into our family drama.
Yeah.
The smashed
I'm rolling
rabbit
insight on
is
this whole
lovely.
thing.
I did say
to
that.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm also like, hoping you'd message me, and I'm like, yeah, do it.
Kara's just, the smashed rabbit is lovely. Oh, she's trying
She's not trying to deceive. Like this right now is not trying to deceive you. She really is genuinely.
I'm
just
trying
wanting-
to deceive him into
Hey,
thinking
those
this is
people
just
are
family drama.
What are you drunk? Well, I seem to be. So, I don't know.
Well, actually, you did say nephew.
It's a nephew.
Mom, can humans have eggs?
Well, I guess the implication there, because if they are nephew, that doesn't mean it has to be a direct one. They could be adopted.
I'm intentionally being vague. So, what are you rolling? Insight?
Yeah.
I'm rolling deception.
Yeah, I already
You're
rolled it.
rolling.
There's a man that comes by. He's pretty heavy set, bald, kind of short man. Comes by, and he seems to be like the guy in charge here. And he's like, "Well, how are we all doing tonight? How are we all faring tonight? Or today's the morning." And then he looks.
Any of that power?
Yes.
It's like, so how is everything?
There's a bunch of tension in it.
Really good on Spice Rabbit.
Food,
Thank you.
The
fantastic.
smashed rabbit is lovely.
Thank you.
It's just as good as I've heard.
That's good. Well, you have a nice time. I'm gonna go check on my other customers. I'm Jarvis, by the way, Jarvis. If you need anything, you let me know.
Alright, she will.
He walks away.
He just wanted to hear the gossip.
Kayla walks around to your chair and holds out her hand for the
Ooh.
egg.
Also, I will say,
Yes.
if you were inciting the both of us, I don't know what you guys.
I got a 14.
25.
Ooh,
I'll let you know.
You didn't?
Oh no, I rolled an 11.
Ah ha ha,
I rolled-
family drama.
You-
We're all related somehow.
Family drama, you might assume
Kara's
there's some
very,
adoption.
Kara's very clearly like, Kara going, well, the smashed rabbit is lovely. Like the mom trying to,
Yeah,
who's trying to,
same here.
yeah, she's clearly trying to smooth over the tension by talking about the food in a very
obvious way.
Hostile
A very,
environment.
a very Thanksgiving dinner mom kind of way.
Are you handing over the carrier?
Give me a second.
Go ahead. You might not want to continue to piss off the wild magic sorcerer. That might not be the smartest idea.
Out of character, I'm aware.
Yeah, I
In
was like, I don't know
character.
if it's up to him.
The dice will decide.
Yeah, I was like, I think there's a lot of instinct going on here. Don't think it's exactly.
What'd you get, Stuart?
Be very careful.
I'm planning on it. Why would I ever let anything happen to them? I know you care about them, but so do I.
Boy. I was like, so good.
And she
I just lean over. I
puts
just lean
the
over
egg
to the
on her
waiter.
and just
Can I get
stalks
that
out the
wine?
door.
Take the biscuits with you.
I
Eat
think I
something.
need it with this conversation.
She doesn't. She just leaves.
I put the biscuits
I
in
was
a
about to
napkin.
get
You
but
really
I'm
ticked her off
driving.
with that
I'm
one.
driving the damn cart. I
Great job,
can't be
Fallon.
drinking.
We're gonna have to hear about that in the cart the whole time.
Take it one step if you want.
Don't worry, it's fine.
It's like family dinners like this. Weird with you guys.
Yeah.
So,
We got some stuff going on.
so I'm gonna say that your lunch continues as normal as possible. What's everyone's passive perceptions?
Oh god.
Oh
Yes.
boy.
Except for Philo.
15.
13.
I'll give you a hint. 9.
Nine. Okay.
13.
17.
Alright, so you two would notice. I think you would notice Thalen noticing something. That's kind of how that works. You're engrossed in the food. What's up?
I was gonna say she's
You have no
actually
advisor.
gonna buy a private room to go sit in.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you in the prayer room.
Yeah, she's gonna buy a private room to go sit in because
Do you
she's
tell them?
ticked off. No,
Okay.
she's ticked off, and she's also wanting to be in a place where she doesn't have to worry about being seen.
That's fair. Alright, well. You get led up there, by the way, by another waitress and then coming up later. But so you would notice, Alan, that this little talk, this little show of everything, dude, the whole restaurant, the whole tavern just stopped whatever they were doing. Like they kind of like were like kind of like
We are the drama.
Yeah, we're all.
Shit.
and noticeably there is a man that seemed to take notice that was talking with like the owner and everything. And the reason you take notice this man is he looks like Luca. If you were not paying too much attention, you'd think that was Luca. But you kind of look over and he looks like, oh, he's like older. And
You're a time
he's
traveler?
he's dressed in like semi nicer clothing than everyone else, but that's just like the one person that stands out to you besides the owner Jarvis
Hmm.
and the waitress that you guys had, which you never got her name, but yeah, that's all. Everyone and them saw this happen.
Oh boy.
But like they just think there's some sort of family drama,
Yeah.
probably. There's some sort of, and one person kind of like notices that you're noticing, and everyone kind of like,
Yeah, and we're gonna.
Interesting.
They're like,
and with that, I'm gonna say let's go to break.
You're good.
Stuart,
Bye. Bye.
Where's the cursor?
Bye.
and welcome back. All right, so. Oh yes.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to mention.
Go ahead.
That this Monday is my mom's birthday. So happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ryan's mom.
A lot of birthdays going on around.
I know, yeah, and today's my friend Zach's birthday. Happy birthday, Zach.
Happy birthday.
If your name is Zach and it's also your birthday, congratulations,
If
happy
you're-
birthday.
If your name is Julie and it's also your birthday on Monday, not today, but Monday.
Monday.
Or just if your name's not Zach and your birthday's also today, also happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
No,
not happy. Only
happy
happy
birthday,
birthday to
whoever's
Zach's
day.
today.
Whatever
Zach's
day you're
today.
watching this on.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy
Whatever day
birthday.
you're watching this
Happy
If it is your
you.
birthday, That's freaky. Anyway.
They say it's your birthday.
If it was your birthday yesterday, happy belated birthday.
All
If
right.
it's your birthday tomorrow.
Happy early birthday. Anyways.
Anyways,
back
after
to
that.
back to the game. All right. So, hey, mods, can we get rid of Riley? I'm joking. Don't actually do that. Don't do that.
The mod's already moving.
Oh shit.
We're gonna have to go after him.
All right. So, we switch
too because he did it
to
to me. And
music.
I told him to do
put it in
the
chat.
shadow.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to go after you now as well.
Okay.
What
You're
year
the one that
is
told
this?
us to.
I know, right? Anyways, I mean, it's
So John's about to
2008.
become a brand
Yeah,
new
it's
It's
like,
2008.
character.
Right?
You're Gracie
Wow.
Bella?
Anyways, back to the game.
Back
Okay.
to the game.
Dang, you
So-
made us lose again.
So,
What?
essentially, what you guys had lunch, or yeah, essentially had lunch, brunch, whatever you would like to call it. And I'm gonna go to Philo. Actually, no, Philo's inside the building. Never mind.
She's
What
actually
would
gonna try to talk to the egg while she's up there.
All right. Feel free to go ahead.
No, she's just gonna see if like she holds it and stuff, if she can get it to chat with her or not.
Can you roll? 1 second, let me check. I need to see something.
Mostly because she's worried about the fact that it was acting weird around John's character. She's like, "Are you okay?"
Can you roll
It's not John.
persuasion for me?
That is a 17, surprisingly.
That's good. The DC was 16. And you get a memory of every time that you've been tired. All of a sudden you see these memories of you working really hard at your fortune-telling job. There's also a lot of times where bits and pieces of your sister are tired, all this other stuff. And then you get slight glimpses of the vision that was shown to Thalen. I was about to say Kaizen again.
Yes.
Alan.
Penguin is here somewhere, but you can't see
To
it.
Thalen about the vision related to the Archdruids and their discussions. And then really tired.
Are they able to like get like what actually happened in a conversation, or just like bits and pieces?
And bits and pieces. So it's like what you saw, but even less.
Yeah.
She kind of like hugs the egg close.
It's okay. You can rest now. You don't need to use any more of your energy for doing a lot.
And she kind of just holds it close and cuddles it on the bed and just lets it rest.
Good. Alright. And as for the rest of yous, what would you like to do? Because if it is leaving, and I'm gonna say the eating is finished.
Yeah.
If it is leaving, let me know.
Well, it's been interesting chatting with all of you.
It certainly has.
Well, I'm gonna check out what that wildflower cult is gonna talk about.
We might have fun. I guess.
I'm not gonna have fun. But
I figure. I should hope not.
at least I have to listen to everything every person claiming they work with the god says. If you guys, I more than likely will be leaving town after that. If you guys are interested, just and looking into the wildflower cult a little bit, just try to find me.
Alright.
Sure. That'll happen.
Have a good day.
Bye.
You as well.
And he leaves.
What the hell was that guy? See what I mean? It was weird.
Definitely was. Is anyone? How close are we seeing other people?
Which way does he go? Did he leave?
And he leaves. He goes to the left. What was your question, Stuart?
Is there anyone else that's like seems like they might be trying to listen into our conversations that we've got the entire restaurant
Not anymore. You guys stopped yelling, and the person
Yeah.
that was kind of arguing with you is not here anymore, so.
Well, I guess we should pick up Philo and skip town.
Yes, the sooner we
I
can get
want
out
to
of
be
here,
far away from that guy.
better.
Why didn't you give Philo the egg?
Several reasons. That guy we all went, Jack, was looking for the orb.
Yeah, it's sketchy. I think that's why she was trying to.
He was already suspicious of us in the first place.
Right?
We shouldn't give him more reason to suspect us. And them going out of the way, because on me, it at least made sense. It did not stand out. The moment she asked for it, it stood out. The entire restaurant noticed it. Not just because we were loud, but they are
That's
not.
why
They
I
are very
said,
clearly
like,
not
if you-
an Owlin.
Right. It's fine.
If he did not have suspicions on us before, he certainly does now.
Yeah, we should definitely watch our backs as we leave. Make sure he's not like following us or something. Told you the guy was sketchy.
All the more reason not to interact with him, but here we are.
What?
But I say we should start trying to leave.
Right. So I'm assuming we saw Philo not leave and instead go up and buy a room.
Mm-hmm.
Philo. 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 Oh, sorry. Philo.
I'm showering here.
Good.
Are you finished?
Oh yes, he left. We're leaving, leaving. We're getting out of here.
Mm-hmm. Have you all finished everything that you already wanted to do? Because the egg is tired.
Yeah. We bought everything. We just.
Let me know when the cart's fully ready so I can just hop in it. I don't
I'm
want to
pretty
wait.
sure it is ready. We just all need to get in.
Alright. She'll start making her way down. She doesn't mind the fact that she had to pay full silver just to use it for a little bit. She's fine with it.
Right, let's go, family.
We don't need to. Let's just leave.
No,
What's the family tree?
You know what?
not now.
Right,
That
let's
is the
go
question,
in the
isn't it?
family cart.
Poor Sue.
Right, we all climb in the cart.
Yep.
I get in the driver's seat.
Let's get out of here.
She does this. She goes to the same exact place where she was before, where she's like sitting in the cart, but like towards the very front and just kind of laying down on the ground of the cart and just
Mm-hmm.
ignoring that one.
So, the way you guys need to exit the city, it is midday. There's no way that you can avoid missing the center-ish of town. There's no way that you could feasibly avoid the meeting, or at least being
So
near
we
it.
okay. So we gotta go.
You
through-
have to go through
We're
it.
gonna hear parts
You're
of it.
going to hear parts of it. Unfortunately.
So Karna. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Karna, as the driver, as a designated driver, goes and
Well,
you know
this will be interesting.
checks on Corn Chip a little bit. How's Corn Chip doing?
Corn Chip.
Corn Chip check.
1 second. Corn Chip is.
Wood eater.
He did not eat the wheels of the cart this
We're
time.
still smooth riding.
Still smooth riding. Still smooth
Writing.
riding. Corn Chip lands on your head.
I kind of like pet him a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
"Hey, buddy."
He's chilling. He checks in on the egg. The egg's fine.
He checks in on the egg.
Yeah, kind of, he looks at it.
What
Observes.
kind of magic school does the egg ping, by the way, whenever?
Divinity.
So it's divination? Cool. Once we start getting near that, she's actually going to activate Beast Bond with the horse. Not because she's trying to do anything, but so then there's another level of magic school of divinity that if somebody tries to question, she can be like, oh, it's me. I'm communicating with the horse in case something goes wrong.
That's really smart. That's really smart.
Because she doesn't want. That's why she wanted to get the egg away from this one, was because she was like, he's a magic user. I don't know if he can tell if he's used detect magic, and if he has, that orb's a fucking beacon.
Yeah. Really is.
She didn't fail.
Child,
She
she's
was
so
really,
talented, you
she
know?
was really close to wild magic surge, but she didn't fail.
Whew.
Our baby's just gonna be so talented with magic, you know?
Our baby's already
Such a special little egg.
He's such a special little guy.
And it's our baby now, I guess. It's all of our baby. It's our collective baby.
Mm-mm.
So the horse can now understand telepathic messages and can communicate simple motions and concepts back to me.
Sorry, you can see horse emotions.
Yes,
Horse
I
emotions.
can communicate.
You need a
directly
horse
with
emotions
I
chat.
know.
We really need it.
And
Horse emotions.
yeah, the horse can communicate back and forth with me. She will give you a heads up, by the way. I can understand your horse, by the way, for a little bit.
Great.
If you need the horse to avoid somebody that is being stupid, just let me know.
Sure. I mean, generally, I'm the one like
Mhm.
driving the cart, but like, sure. I mean, if I need anything from,
You guys.
can you tell her? Can you talk to her?
Yes.
Can you tell her I love her?
She tells the horse that Kyrita loves her.
I know.
I just imagine.
It says in Harrison Ford's voice. I know.
Harrison Ford. my Lily.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford now.
Yeah.
I just imagine. Short mama, good girl, or something, or good.
What?
I don't know. Short mama, good.
John?
Short mama, good.
Shut,
John.
shut, no, shut. Stop talking.
John, stop button. And with that,
I
I'm
didn't
going
mean to
to.
say.
I'm going to continue.
I
I'm going to continue.
Kyrito's driving the cart.
Anyway.
Driving the car.
Were you saying something?
You guys did manage to buy the thing that we needed.
Yes. We got tents.
Oh right.
Oh, we got a
I have
lot
a whole
of
lot of
stuff.
stuff. I start like. Oh, I don't, because I'm driving the cart.
Yeah, I have all
You
this
start.
stuff. What do we have? We got like scarves for sand,
You got blankets, tents,
blankets, we got
shoes.
tents.
We got
You got
some sand
sunballs.
shoes.
Oh yeah, we got like
Cloaks.
sunbalm, shoes. I don't think you need the shoes.
I don't think I can
There's
wear
3
sunbalm
pairs of
either.
shoes.
Yeah, we got 3 shoes. Did I?
hmm And you got a reusable bag with mixed sporting goods brand.
We have a tote
I
now.
got
We
this
have
tote that's branded.
branded tote.
When I got this from Philo, I pull out a little pouch of it's a bunch of the little stones. Most of them are purple.
And she like looks up. She's still wearing the mask, mind you, and you just see her kind of like.
There you go.
Rocks.
Thank you.
Cool.
So not a whole lot of excitement in this cart.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know.
Did you
A lot of the excitement. Continue.
enjoy your exploration?
Yes, I did.
That's good.
She's conflicted at the moment. She wants to be like, thank you for letting me go out, but also she's ticked off at you right now because you kept her nephew hostage.
This is just gonna like make this cat.
So,
Ambient tension in the car.
tension.
There's tension in the car
Family
right now.
drama.
Kyrito's sitting up front like,
The sounds of tension.
All right, so
So
There's
Kyrita,
10
who do you think is the mother of the egg?
I
If
don't-
Fallon's the father.
I don't know who the mother is. How am I supposed to know who the mother is?
Who's your baby mom?
Oh my god. Oh,
Sorry, I thought that was funny.
we're trying to like relieve. We're trying to leave. We're trying to
I'm
leave.
not disrupting the cart from moving, alright?
Well, we're
I'm
about
keeping
to
an
be
eye
a
out for
little
Jack,
disrupted.
by the way.
okay, roll investigation.
Investigation.
I mean, are you really looking, or are you just looking?
I'm just making sure he's not like looking at us.
And then perception.
Well,
What'd you get?
a natural one.
Nah. There's so many different beast folk here. Anyway, so in fact, you notice there's quite a few people around here, more than there was previously, and I think it's because you notice they're all crowding around a specific area because something interesting in town is happening.
I wonder what that could be.
And there seems to be a lot of people wearing, and I'd say they all wear like reds and oranges, and they have symbols. It just looks like a flame, nothing really original about it. On like tokens, on their necklaces, on their waists, all that good
I
stuff.
feel like they can so easily be mistaken for Parvin, and I don't like it.
Yeah. But they all have very clear burn scars. Like all of them pretty much have some sort of burn scar visible.
They like ritually burn themselves.
I wouldn't.
Do I
Maybe-
know?
Would I have heard of this?
Okay, you can roll history for me, and roll history for me with disadvantage.
With disadvantage, okay.
19.
Okay.
That's a nat one. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, you don't.
You do
Can't.
not engage.
I wouldn't know.
You can't remember.
Yeah, I can't.
You remember some people talking about, you have seen people that follow this. They genuinely believe it to be a faith. And if you're overhearing what the man that is speaking, this man is a gnomish man with tannish skin, brown hair. He looks to be, if in human years, about in his 60s. Pretty like older gentleman. Kind of like peppering kind of actually in his hair a little bit. But he is saying, very emphasizing this is a religion, not a cult. And you remember that a lot of these people that you've met in passings, even some probably tried to help and were helpful in some events that you were a part of, right? Handing out food and all that stuff. But the problem is that they tried to convert people, and from what you've heard, they do require essentially
Hazing.
some sort of, hazing. What was your roll again?
19.
19? Okay.
The rite of burning.
You do remember that there is some sort of ritual that they go under, but you can't remember what that one is called. But there is like a word for it.
Yeah.
And these people do have burn marks in specific areas or formations. It's really just up to the person, because you've heard many people go on rants about this to you. You know, it's like come talk about, they bring their holy text up and all this stuff. So you're remembering all of it. You guys are hearing bits and pieces of it through the talking. Go ahead.
I am going to, I'm kind of like, okay, so Kyrana, we're coming up to this, and she's got white knuckle grip
Mhm.
on the rein at this point. Kind of and she looks conflicted, but she's actually gonna try listening in and trying to see what they're doing.
Okay.
Do I need to roll something?
I'm also listening in.
Yeah, you guys can just listen in. It's not difficult to
Oh,
hear.
okay,
They're
so-
using thaumaturgy to essentially
Okay.
boost.
They,
Right. They have permission
hold
to
on.
be here.
They have the loudspeaker.
Yeah, they have permission to be here. And
I'm
there's
gonna sit in front of Philo as much as I can,
mhm, that's fair.
And
So essentially, they continue on with their.
I'm also gonna have Cornchip go out and scout from the sky to make sure things are safe.
You have Cornchip do that. I'm just double checking.
Yes.
Okay, Cornchip does that.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Did I do something wrong?
Okay.
Did I fuck up?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
So
Just make
They-
sure everything's safe and that we're safe and that
yeah.
everything's safe.
Okay.
See.
So
Yep.
they go and they start. They essentially were going over. This is our belief system. This is what we preach. And he continues on with his statement. Jorkida shook the world. while Lorana coddled the chaos. Our Flame Mother will forge a better one, a brighter one. What we ask is that you embrace her warmth, and if you do not wish to, let us embrace it for you. And then he continues on with, our belief is that there should be a third wave of creation. The first was led by Jorkida, the mother of giants. She failed, and her creations were recycled. The second was led by Lorana, the mother of man, the breath giver. She currently rules, but she failed her creations, as she allowed them to be altered by the other gods, hence the existence of all of us. They were split into pieces, denied of their unity. This third wave was stolen from our Mother of Flame. We act, we recruit, so that she may rise again, with willing mortals that side with her, not either of the others. She will create a life that will be indestructible, a new life that is made from light itself, where there will be no sickness and no death, no pain nor suffering, for all of us will be welcomed in her embrace, in her paradise. And he continues on with this.
Really quick, I'm gonna to feel and be like, the little indestructible bit stuck out to me as that was used to describe our new orb air as an indestructible. It might be a coincidence.
Is the egg reacting to any of this, by the way? Because she is, like, as I said, she's laying on her side and coddling it in, like, basically, like, how it would
He is
be right
getting
here.
warmer. That's as much
Gotcha.
as you're getting, though. But as you continue on, it's kind of hard to steer around this, right? There's like a place you're supposed to go, but you're still listening to it. And kind of, since you're paying attention. And it's not, you don't have to necessarily pay attention to the road too much, because it's so congested and your horse is going really slow.
Yeah, Lily's like,
Oh, we stopping and paying attention? But the people up top speaking, he did introduce himself as Sawyer, the leader of
Right,
this
really
section.
yeah.
And I need you to roll history for me with advantage.
You know this guy? Since
They
you're the leader of
know.
the cult?
History?
Yes.
We find out they made the cult as a joke when they were younger, and people just took it way too seriously. It comes back to haunt them.
Motherfucker, are you kidding me?
What'd
Nah.
you get?
I got a 9.
Okay. Okay. 1 second.
You know, one thing and one thing only. This guy's a clown.
That's a guy's a clown.
It's not him. But
It's not him.
it's not him.
Okay.
But there are a few other higher ups, or they look to be higher ups. You can make a guess. The people that are standing next to him are probably also important. There's someone. What's your passive perception?
13.
13. Okay, that's good. There is a woman there that makes eyes towards someone in the crowd knowingly, and then looks like, and just immediately you think she goes cold, a little bit like worried.
She
But
looks
then-
at me.
Yes. And then she looks up at the bird that's flying above. And she rushes off.
No, I try to like get.
No,
I try to see if Lily
Not
can go faster.
necessarily towards you.
Okay.
But off to the side, like as if she needs to catch her breath. Like she's leaning against something, trying
She
to catch
needs
her
to
breath.
catch her breath.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And Corn Chip circles around her very intently.
Okay. Can I like divine what he's trying to tell me?
Divine. Roll.
Bird insight.
Yeah.
Bird insight.
Roll bird insight with advantage.
With advantage. I'm gonna use this one this time and see if that helps. Okay, that's better.
And the orb gets really hot. Like you need to push it off of you really hot.
She's trying to keep it not super far because again, she's trying to use divination right now to hide the fact that the egg's here. But she does actually communicate with Lily of we need to go faster, please. Something's going on.
Okay. What did
And
you
I'm also trying to get her to like
What did
see
you
if she
do?
can't get through this crowd. I got a 19.
19. Okay. Let me check. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. How am I gonna do this? Okay. I need you. You're still holding on to it. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay.
And then
Me or her?
her.
Can I give her? Oh wait, no, it's a save. Never mind.
Yeah, it's a save.
So it's not like it's more it's sitting on the cart, but she's trying
Yes,
to keep
I
her
know.
body around it still.
I know.
Okay. That's...
Because everyone else in the cart can feel how warm it is.
Ooh, okay.
What'd you get?
What's a 17 plus 6?
Okay, so you don't need to do just.
I'm gonna grab
You need
one
to
of-
do one hold on. You
Dice
take
the damage.
5 fire damage.
I'm gonna grab a blanket and put it, like, scoot it underneath Philo to put it over the orb. Try to
Okay.
contain it a little bit.
She'll actually absorb elements on that as a reaction.
Okay. Alrighty, that's good.
Does that have to worry about wild magic?
Yes, but that's again, she's not entirely great at controlling her own magic. That was kind of just panic,
Yeah.
pain, body absorbed. She's fine.
I'm using this
I'm gonna put
D4.
both blankets.
It's just 2 fire damage then. She's fine.
Okay, 1 second. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay.
While I'm like
Okay.
seeing like things starting
Okay.
to go maybe
Alright.
a little bit bad,
Mhm.
I'll just offer a little prayer to everything.
You better pray to every kid.
If these things start to go south,
I need everyone, and I mean everyone here, to make a wisdom saving throw for
Oh
me.
boy.
Oh boy. I have. Oh,
Me
I
as
have
well?
advantage.
Yes.
I have advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Hey, really quick, can I
Nope.
can I use elementalism to create a cool mist that lightly dampens the blankets?
Sure.
That was cocked. Isn't it?
Actually, because I never have used it
That
before,
one is
I use
cocked,
type of chaos.
yes.
I'm gonna reroll
Chaos
that.
to give me advantage on this.
Mm.
Oops.
Wisdom? Right.
Yes.
Oh, I failed. I'm rolling
This
dice.
is
Failed?
a
Never mind,
charm
that's
potion,
before.
is it?
No.
Okay.
hell
That's
yeah.
Let's put it
beforehand?
this way.
I'm really
I
good.
think that's a 6.
6? Who? Okay. Who? Yes. Who got less than? I know. Who got less than 18?
I got an 18.
Give me a
Okay.
second. I was about to say I can't. I'm actually gonna just use sorcery points for this one because the other one I would have had to do it before I rolled.
Sounds good.
Oh, I'm fine. It was 18 plus whatever I need.
Okay. Who got less than an 18? Anyone? All right. So, sorry, Jack. You get blasted
Damn.
with. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot to. I forgot it. Hold on.
All of us are used to the orb at this point.
Yeah, we're just like, eh.
Yeah.
You got exactly an 18.
Oh damn!
Yeah, it is.
Sorry, girl. You and this woman,
This woman, no.
like, both you fall asleep.
Do we see him now then, since he just fell over, I guess?
Yeah, you can see him. He's like in the crowd, like kind of off
Huh.
away from you guys. He went to
Yeah,
the
he said
fire
he was
thing
going
hole,
here.
so like yeah, he was here. All right.
So now I know where he is. I'm keeping an eye on him.
I will ask before I continue with this. Did any of you, because you probably recognized that it was something to do with the orb,
Yep.
do any of you purposely fail?
Oh, actually. Oh, would Philo? Yeah, Philo would.
Okay, Philo automatically fails.
You don't know what she looks like. It doesn't matter if you see her in the dream. You don't know what she looks like.
I'm like standing over.
They can
Philo.
recognize your eyes.
Karen definitely doesn't because
I know those
Okay.
lifeless eyes.
Yeah, Karina
she's
definitely
trying to
doesn't.
get out.
Yeah,
She's trying to
I'm
get
standing
out.
over Philo.
Where?
Okay.
The only thing on her mind right now is get out of here.
You want to go in the dream world?
I'm need to stay awake to get us out of here. Help us get out of here.
Philo
Okay.
won't let herself be taken
Because
into the dream
before,
world, though.
because like, we get to choose. I don't know if anyone else is gonna fall asleep. I know that I can resist it, so I have to in case no one else saves.
Gotcha.
I can't meta knowledge.
Gotcha.
I am gonna have Philo not be on top of the orb, so she's
Yeah.
kind of off to the side a little bit, and then have the orb under the blankets.
All right.
The cool, wet blankets.
All right. So,
Sit closer to it.
to the two people and this woman.
And this woman,
Oh,
this
hold on.
random woman.
Oh man, and Corn Chip gets really
No!
He starts going down.
yes.
I stop the cart instantly. I'm going to get my fucking bird.
I rolled and yeah.
I
he-
like no. I
Are they like a familiar? Can you call them back?
Yeah, you can wildfire summon
Yeah.
him.
Mhm. You
okay.
could if you wanted to.
I don't know what your abilities are. I'm
Should
just
I? I would just de-summon him. Or summon him to you or whatever you can do.
If it is a fine familiar, you can just.
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
guess
a
I bring
wildfire
him
spirit.
back
It's a wildfire spirit. You know,
because I'm like,
You can like resummon
would he
him.
recognize? Okay, he does. So this is really funny. Corn Chip recognizes what this is and feels himself falling. So he kind of angles himself and he starts like, and falls right where you guys are.
Nice. He's like,
So-
oh,
Amazing
this
work,
is this
Cornish.
feeling.
Yeah.
bird catch.
he's like, oh, I'm going to sleep. Let me.
Bird will catch bird.
All right. So, you two, Corn Chip and this woman,
Oh my god, this
Yeah.
is an interesting.
party.
Corn Chip
What
is
a
the real
party.
main character.
Yeah.
So you guys go into the stream.
I
This-
forgot
this-
about the orb.
The orb. Yeah. Okay, so let me describe this for you guys. So you wake up in a forest, and it's this very hilly area. It's not super tall trees, but it's tall enough to where if you don't know where you are, you could easily get lost in these woods. And there's other members of this cult all walking around, and they seem to be building a pyre of sorts. And they're all putting everything together, preparing for something. And you know it's the cult peoples because they're wearing all the things, all the garb.
They got burns on them.
They got burns on them. And there is a little girl, looks about 10 years old. It's this human girl. And she looks like the same coloration as the woman that was at the top. And as far as you know, well, maybe not you, but you, it could be. That girl could be her. And she looks nervous. Now she has no burn scars on her. She seems completely, like, fine.
Give it 5 minutes.
I know.
Damn.
And she fiddles with things. And then she looks like she's realizing something. And then she looks around. And she stops being in that moment. And she starts being terrified. And she looks around. How am I back here? What? And she looks up, and Cornchip is flying around. And he lands in a tree. He completely ignores you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And he's looking at her. And this girl looks at him.
Is there any glowing anywhere or anything? Like, she's not gonna make it super obvious, but Philo is gonna look around for something that's glowing, or if there's the glowing
Yes.
child.
There is. If you want to roll an investigation, though, where it is. But Jack, you recognize this woman now that she speaks, and you kind of get a better look at her. This is a woman you know, named Delilah.
Yeah.
I guess when she was a child, you don't know how the heck you're here. You don't know what's happening. Your perspective is like, what the fuck is happening? Did I just time travel? What's happening? Okay. 16? Okay. All right. So you do see a glowing object off to the side, and it's wrapped in this like kind of, it's coming from like a wrapped silk, like duffel kind of bag, or like wrapped bag thing, and it's glowing from there. But Delilah, as you can assume this is, looks at Cornchip and then realizes something and then successfully sneaks off and starts running towards like a different location.
Okay. I will start trying to follow her and try to figure out what's going on and what she's doing.
Okay.
Philo
What would
will
you
follow behind him, but she's actually gonna try to stealth and see if, because she doesn't know if he's noticed her just yet.
He's also gonna try to stealth after her.
Okay.
I was about to say stealthfully.
The stealth
Roll
train.
stealth.
I know.
Okay, average 13.
Okay.
That was a 10.
Okay, you pass. You do get noticed by hold on.
Yeah, there's no way you don't notice her.
Oh, no, you do. He doesn't. The other woman does.
Yeah, my
Who? Wait,
But
not the child?
no,
There's
the
somebody else?
the child.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
The
Delilah, the girl.
yes.
She notices you, but she doesn't care.
Okay.
She's continuing on. And eventually, it feels like it's instantaneous. You guys appear somewhere else. And it's further deep in the woods, but it's farther away from a fire now. They've apparently in this time have lit a fire off where you guys just were. And this human girl looks around. I know she's here. Where's she? I know this memory, whatever this is. If I truly am here, and she sees her, there's this wandering other little girl. It looks to be a gnome. And this gnome has a little small tail and dark skin. And looks familiar, but young, a child. And she goes up to this girl and she introduces herself and okay, so for everyone else besides Delilah, it's almost like you blink and time has passed. Like, you're not allowed to see this part. Whatever is happening is like chopped, like choppy. And you open your eyes, kind of again, settle a little bit. And the two girls are walking hand in hand towards fire. Cornchip starts flying behind them. What would you like to do?
Seeing that, he's then gonna instantly keep on following, just like, what the hell?
Yeah, continue following, just like, what is going on?
Need to roll another stealth check or not?
Yeah, I'd say you're fine.
Okay.
Are you about to be hazed?
So, you get, as you continue onward, I need both of you to make wisdom saving throws. I'm gonna make one for Cornchip too.
Please.
Oh wow.
I shouldn't have said I had proficiency. Natural 1.
Oh.
John's very bad. No good day.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
But they doubt.
Okay, so I'll do this. As you guys get closer to the fire, I'm gonna. Okay. You guys get closer to the fire, but before you get back to the camp, the memory kind of shifts, and Kyrina and this girl have switched clothes. You can assume this is Kyrina.
Mm-hmm.
They switched clothes. And this human girl goes somewhere else. Not completely away. Enough to see, but still hiding. And Corn Chip is desperately pecking at a bag that was the glowing. And his pecking unlocks something, and you see this as well. You see a child that's kind of on fire. He's a small child. You recognize this as Soren, or the orb. And he looks tired, but he looks like he wants to help. And he's saying, "Help, help." And he grabs your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks to you. And he holds onto your hand, and it's warm, but it doesn't burn you. But he's holding onto it really tight because he looks at you with, believe it or not, he does have like eyes now. He has a face that's forming. He looks at you with extreme recognition, like he knows who you are or what you're connected to. And he holds both of you here, essentially. But Corn Chip fades into embers. You can guess that he woke up.
Yeah. Is there anything that Philo can do to try to give him more magic in any way, shape, or form?
You can focus on it. You can,
Yeah, she'll try to do that then.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
essentially do a concentration check. I'll say and it works right now, and then I'll tell you when to do another one.
Okay.
So, sorry, you're being thrown into the deep end.
Oh, yeah, no.
Jack.
100%.
Sorry, Jack.
Oh, wait.
And through this, he holds on, and again, these memories are. It's almost like whatever the orb is pulling from or trying to see, he's trying to pull from multiple sources, but none of the sources can create the full memory. Like, nothing that he is pulling from, not the land, not the people involved, no one has a full memory of this except for that girl.
Mm-hmm.
And she wasn't there the entire time. But now, something happens. You don't know what happens, but you hear these horrid screams of a child. Horrid screams. I'm not going to do that. And the flames are so intense in this fire. You all feel this heat, this burning heat. It reminds you of why the orb was so vibrantly flaming. And in this shape, whatever's on the pyre, she gets up and fights back this person. She is able to get out, and in memories scatters, pushing away something, comes back, and in this fire it erupts one last time, and this girl is on fire. Hello. This girl this girl is on fire. Unfortunately not the fun way. This girl is quite literally on fire, and it's almost like the flames themselves on the side of my face are seeping into her body, as if the flames are becoming a part of her. And in her hair, this fire erupts. And the shape of this bird, this giant bird, cracks, fizzles, breaking. Something about this went completely wrong. And in this little lump of light falls into this ash on the ground and kind of settles, and it turns into this lump of coal and then fizzles back into the ash. And then something emerges from the ash, kind of resettles. This about this big, a bird forms from this ash. Kind of gets up, shaking it off his feathers. This bird you recognize as Corn Chip. He goes, and as he tries to fly, he falls. He's trying to get up, falls. And this girl, Karna, is almost like a beacon of holy flame. And she picks up this bird and squishes it. With her little tiny hands, she squishes this bird. And it's almost like it's reinvigorated. It has this, like, catches on fire and then settles. It still looks ragged. But it's almost like she put magic that was overflowing out of herself back into this creature. But not completely, because she stops being on fire. And this creature does not return to its giant form that it once was. It simply breathes. And the child looks around knowingly. And there's another entity that kind of billows in the stream. There are dandelions that are on the ground, and they form into one giant, like, head of one.
Oh.
And watches, and then goes back into the ground.
Does it look like either of the two entities that Philo's seen in any of these visions?
Nope. It's a new one. Unlock new one. And the child holds onto both of your hands strongly.
Soren?
Yes.
Okay.
Soren holds onto your hands and looks at you, Jeff. I need you to make a wisdom save for me.
Please pass one.
Whatever it is.
16.
You did it.
And then you do it. So he looks intently at you, trying to decipher something. And you hear this kid's voice. But also, again, you don't know this, but when the child speaks, he steals words or phrases from pre-existing memories and strings them together to form sentences. And he goes, similar, not same, not same.
Not same as what?
And he looks to, this memory's frozen now, and it's baby Karna holding the corn chip, and everyone in the cult looking terrified. And confused and terrified.
Are you talking similar situation?
Similar. Fire. Burn. Soul branding. And he goes,
That's not good.
he lets go of your hand just for a second. You don't magically get zapped out of here, you're fine.
Yeah.
But he holds and he pats on your arm, like he's holding your hand and he pats on your hand. And he goes, it's okay. It's okay. No hurt. Calm. Equanimity. Calm.
Yes. But, very long words.
Tired. Looks at you. Tired. And you all wake up.
How far have we made it in that time?
Let me go back
with
to-
a bowl of drool on the street.
Essentially. So, unless you guys picked him up.
No.
He's on the ground.
I'm
You're
debating
asleep.
whether Kyrana.
Goes and picks him up.
Because
Cause
Maybe we should get out of here.
Yeah, I think she's probably too focused on get out.
Yeah.
So she's like trying to get out.
yeah, so the meeting is still going on.
Oh,
Delilah does.
that girl. Do I recognize her?
You're gonna have to roll. Well, actually, you did roll. I'll allow it one more time now that it seems like Corn Chip recognizes her of some kind, but it's still gonna be at disadvantage because you
Okay.
rolled so low.
What is it again?
History.
History. Okay.
Oh.
18.
18.
Goddamn.
Okay.
1917 rolled naturally.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Okay. So the woman's face does scratch an itch in the back of your head. It's kind of like the feeling that you get whenever you might have saw this woman in a dream before. Like, I know your face. It's from somewhere. Maybe from childhood? You're not completely sure.
Do I feel
But you recognize this woman. Like, you
like
know
any
you should know
sense of
her.
nervousness or fear associated with that?
You feel angry and betrayed. That's the feeling that you get.
Okay.
But anywhoosies.
Anywho,
Anywhoosies.
we're getting out of here.
Yeah, y'all are getting out of here. Sorry, Jack. You're on the ground.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I'm like, I feel like we should pick him up, but like, Kyrana's panicking and
Yeah.
trying to leave.
That's okay. That's okay.
I got Corn Chip.
Jack
We
can...
got Corn Chip though.
Jack can find us. Jack saw that there's a cart going
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Everyone saw there was a cart going somewhere. We were not inconspicuous.
Yeah. And I would say you guys get a little bit further. Maybe you guys get past all of the talking. And it seems like Delilah, if she passed out, she did so like sitting down, like on a chair. So it looked like she just was like maybe a heat stroke or something. But and Philo, you're asleep. I mean, you're in the car. You're fine. So after about, I'd say maybe you guys were in the vision for about 10 minutes. You wake up. We'll start with Jack, since he's away from the party, and some people did move you to go like sit down. You wake up, like some people people are like, "Are you okay, sir? Are you okay?
Passed out.
You passed out."
I'm okay. Well, I think it was a little bit of heat stroke. I'll be fine.
Yeah, take some water.
I'll be fine. I can heal myself. I should be good. Thank you so much. That way, I think. And I'm just gonna start moving with a real big purpose. Whenever I'm in a
Moving with a real big purpose.
Well, let's put it this way. I am power walking when I'm in a crowded area. Whenever I'm like not where a lot of people are, I'm sprinting.
Mm-hmm.
You get the power stance.
Are
Just
you going
Quick
towards
question:
us?
Did you ever once actually think to look at Philo, or for the most part, were you focusing on the child, and were you focusing on the stuff?
I think you're always focusing on Delilah first, and then it would be you. Just like you're really bad at. Well, no, actually, you passed on my
passed.
stuff.
Yeah.
What it might have
But the
been.
moment you touch the child as well, I'm just like, what the fuck?
You
You
probably,
just see Seal Woman
Yeah.
staring at you.
Yeah, no,
you
100%.
definitely recognized probably young
I
Kyrena.
would have definitely recognized the eyes.
Yeah.
But then I also more likely recognized her.
Stuart brought up a good point that you probably would have at least recognized Kyrena.
Oh yeah, no.
Even if you
100%.
didn't fully put together the eyes, because eyes
It's like one
Oh,
part,
the
you might
window
not be certain of it. That one you can be certain of.
Yeah,
you know that
knew
was
it was
Kyrena.
her.
I don't think you'd probably know it was her because
Yeah, no. Well, the black eyes were kind of
Yeah.
a giveaway, but that's still.
It was like, how much were you
What a-
paying attention to that when there's a flame
Yeah.
child in front of you?
Yeah.
Well, I imagine just like looking at the flame child, holding the hands, looking at the person right next to me.
she
lifting
also
up.
wasn't looking at you. She would have been looking at the child the entire time. So I don't know how much you would have seen her eyes.
Maybe
She was
maybe a
looking-
glimpse. It's probably not the reason you know to go to the party.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I imagine the
It's
child
so-
is glowing, right?
Yes.
That's a lot of reflection to the eyes that I would not
I-
see because of the eyes.
Yeah.
Either way, you probably know the group. Mostly because of Kyrena, maybe because of them, maybe not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mostly because of them.
Yeah.
But either way.
But either way, yeah, I'm running towards you guys.
Yeah, either way.
Because as I'm just gonna say it out loud as if it's a surprise. These are the people you're looking
Yeah.
for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just,
Oh shit!
where's the crow?
Fuck.
Yeah, they're asleep.
Or
It's a
grackle.
grackle, yeah, it's a
grackle.
grackle.
Well, he doesn't know nature that well. Where's the crow?
Fair enough. I guess if you look at a grackle and you're like not, and you like don't really know any better, you could be like, crow. It's
Raven.
Raven.
A corvid of some kind.
Bird.
All right,
Whatever it is, it might be a
You're-
murder.
you're chasing after them. Cart people, how we doing? Orb Nation, how we feeling?
Orb Nation.
I'm misting the air a little bit every once in a while.
Has the
like-
orb calmed down?
Is it still hot?
Okay, you make a good point. 1 second.
Is the orb still furnace, or is it like
Okay, can you guys make what roll did I make you do? Con?
I'm misting the air with
Can
a
you make
cool
a-
mist.
Yeah, can you make a con save that lowers the DC?
A con save.
Do I need to make a con save?
You're in the thick of it. You're fine.
Oh.
21.
21?
15.
Okay.
Con save?
Yeah.
7.
Okay.
Lucky number.
Okay. I need you to take
I don't like that.
Oh! Sorry, buddy. 8 fire damage.
But
Oh
Pirate
my
is fine.
gosh.
Yeah, y'all are fine.
Okay.
You passed.
Yay.
The save was a 13.
You're getting a nice
The
sunburn.
mist is helping. Oh, but you get burned, brother.
But Orb Nation, live from Orb Nation, guys.
Yeah.
Kyra's trying to get out. She is trying to leave. Probably lots of Lily sensing some anxiety.
I
For
hope
sure.
you're okay in there, Philo.
Yeah. So,
When she does come to, she kind of just like. So things are coming. We shouldn't have.
Philo.
I'm fine.
awake? Is the orb still radiating now that they're out?
now they're out, the orb has calmed down and just briefly realized that he probably hurt you, and he doesn't realize the absorb element thing happened.
Yeah.
He repeatedly gives sorry. Sorry.
Aw.
Sorry.
It's fine. He didn't mean to, and she kind of just holds it close again, and again now tries to funnel magic into
Mhm.
orb.
Was the damage like just like radiant heat, or was it also like a lick of flames?
Lick of flames.
So you need to make the concentration.
Yes.
See if it works. Something that one.
Oh.
Question.
Mhm.
Since it's magic stuff, would that be a nat 1 technically for what would classify as a spell?
What's happening?
I think that's fun.
Wild
I was
magic.
funneling magic into the orb.
Orb. Yeah. I'm gonna say, unfortunately, yeah.
Woohoo!
Am I using just the regular D&D wild magic table for now?
Yes, because I lost the one I made for y'all.
I
Unless,
have a good one that I like using.
hold on.
So it's
I remember the one from Do Not Steal.
Yeah, no, yeah, do not steal. I forgot where I put that one. Because I had to, like, text. No, I didn't.
I'll
Never
just do the normal one today, and we can talk about it
Yeah.
afterwards.
I'll have to find that one again. I mean, it was on my
Your
phone.
drunk self.
Okay.
It's like,
That
well,
was a
they're hot
36.
Oh,
What happened?
Guys,
she's about to be Kaiselin.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
about to pull a Kaiserman.
he did so many things. What?
So I have to roll a 1d10, and my age changes by the number of years I get.
Oh.
Up or down?
I think it's if it evens, it goes up. It's
Yeah.
all goes down.
She becomes 10 years older.
Oh.
Oh man.
You rolled max. Holy shit.
Does it mark
There is no.
when
she
it
just,
ends?
No, it just
It
stays.
just is.
Okay. You know when that happens, hold on.
What if Soren absorbs it and just becomes a young adult?
Y'all don't want that. I want y'all to understand. You do
I mean,
not
best
want
case scenario,
that.
you would have done a 9. You would have lived 9 more years.
That is so unfortunate.
I mean, you could always say that it only lasts a certain amount
I
of
mean,
time. If you
yeah.
want.
I'm just trying to figure out if something happens, and I don't have a freaking D10 here. Where's the thing?
You could always just not make a ruling now and just figure out later if you want to permanent or not.
Okay. Yeah. That is. Oh man. Okay. I'll figure out what that roll means later. is that really what being a DM is all about? Is
We
doing
figure
a
this out
roll
later.
and then
Yes.
figure it out later.
100%.
So yeah, you do age 10 years. Oh, however, because of what you are, there's no change. Congratulations. You're just on paper 10 years older. You know what I will say though?
They won't know that.
You know what I will say? It does cancel out your seal form.
Feel like
You're now just for all you know, right now is you have a new crick in your knee, like a new noise when you stand up. There's like and seal's gone. You are now Philo instead of Silo.
See, yeah, what? Did at least it work? Did she at least give the orb magic?
Oh.
Okay. Well, yeah, because technically, even if it triggers wild magic,
I mean, it was a natural one, but.
we don't know how well that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luca's like over her because she was asleep.
And she's just like,
Did he fix it?
I don't.
You look
We need to keep going.
more mature.
Pretty sure I just had a wild magic search.
Right, just sit down. We're
She
gonna get
takes
out of
off
here.
the mask. I'm pretty sure I'm also not the CEO.
No, you're not.
She puts the mask away.
You just stay down, cover it up, keep going.
Kyra does not answer. She's
We'll
still
figure this
just
all out when we're out of town.
trying to get out.
Moving with purpose.
Yeah, we
With
are.
purpose.
Moving-
with a great purpose.
Slowly. but
I'm
with
occasionally
purpose.
still misting because we're all probably still hot.
Yeah.
You see, who's moving
We'd
with
like
the
to be
greater
resting in
purpose?
here.
I
Yeah.
kind of have a funny flavor idea for how my character is moving. He does have a certain
Je ne sais quoi about it? No, continue.
well, a certain thing he's able to do.
He's down on all fours and breaks into his brain.
Let's put it this way: he might be floating towards you guys.
but
But it's
Floating
but it's like he's walking whenever people are looking. Whenever nobody's looking, he's slightly floating off the ground.
amazing.
He's just
Yeah.
hovering with purpose.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Whenever no one looks, he's T-posing because he's at the center render distance, so he's not being rendered by the camera. The animation stops.
Yeah, pretty much.
You don't have
How long
a
does it
budget.
take us to get out of here?
Oh, probably about maybe actually not too long. Now that you're past all the crowd, probably about 11 minutes.
Is anything
This
else
town is actually really small.
Yeah.
happening up on stage with the people?
So
Because
would you have noticed? I mean, I guess if
I
you were
mean,
trying to
she's-
get the heck out of Dodge.
yeah, she is panicking. So like, not a ton, but anything big
Oh man.
that would have been noticeable.
Does the guy say, also, we love human sacrifice?
No.
Well, that's just no.
In fact, the guy does clarify. He is saying we do not condone sacrifices.
I've had to stop them before. It's a lie.
We do not condone sacrifices anymore.
There
We
it is.
took that
Our
out.
ways.
We took that out. The eternal flame doctrine does not include sacrifices
Anymore.
anymore.
Oh my god.
I'm wondering. Oh, what was the event that made you change that?
I wonder if I caused it.
What was the incident?
What was the final straw?
Because
It's okay.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh man. But yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say that you how
How fast are you?
65,
Yeah.
technically.
yeah.
How fast
We're
is our
probably
car?
not-
Well,
I would
they
say
were with a horse, but in a city, so that's
Yeah.
We're probably
Yeah.
not able to move. Probably he's a little
Okay,
faster.
so-
but
what probably happened was
Okay.
that all you guys are going, right? You're going with the horse. You're going as fast as you can within the legal speed limit, and
and the
Yeah,
amount
right.
of people,
and the amount of
pedestrians that
people,
are around.
pedestrians, all that good stuff. And then you hear from back behind,
Float.
and you turn around.
Just kind of owl head turn, just
Actually, it's more like
Yeah.
the pitter patter of dog nails.
Well,
you know what I mean?
the clicking
The
of
click,
the
click, click.
clicking of the nails. Like every now and then, you just see him take a pretty decent sized leap with one foot, with one of his feet, and just keeps on running.
Leap.
Kinda doesn't see any of that.
Yeah, no, Guyana's not making this shit, but you guys see it in the back.
Fucking hell.
I think he fell asleep because of the orb, right?
I'm pointing at her.
What?
Saw them asleep.
He was in the vision as well, and
Slow down a little bit.
Kinda.
Not
Good
much.
way or bad way?
Let me.
No, don't slow down.
the
Let me see if she does.
Don't slow down, Carter.
Was gonna get to
It
us
was
eventually.
Oh. Wow.
seeing the both of Cornchip.
Not 20 down.
Just full stop.
She does slow down a little bit.
Do you hear? Did you hear what I said?
What?
Did you hear what I said?
That might change your decision.
We kind of both saw the birth of Cornchip and Karina.
Speed up now.
They were born together?
I think she changed when Cornchip was born.
That's up to you.
Cause
You don't remember.
I don't remember that part. What? You saw it! You saw it happen!
I was going to talk about it once we were out of here.
I don't remember that.
It was very choppy for us, but we were able to remember, see bits of. It was because the lady was there.
Oh,
Like, should we let the dog guy on the cart know?
so sorry. Hi.
For now, get on.
God.
Get on.
No, you saw him
We
just
gotta-
jump directly.
Oh, you just jumped directly on?
Okay, I keep going. I keep going now.
Okay, speed back up.
Yeah, no, I'm.
Go.
They held him in the vision.
I don't know what Delilah knows, but it's bad.
Huh?
Who?
He held him in the vision.
Insane. Oh, someone?
Yeah. Is that the kid? Is that the kid?
You know, you really open your mouth at the worst times.
That's the kid, isn't it?
Okay, so
And
he's.
who are you? Oh wait, hood figure.
So does he trust?
Okay, yeah, he hits you. Yeah.
She no longer looks like a seal, by the way. She has green
Yeah, I
eyes.
know, but you're still wearing the same getup, more than likely.
She still has the same clothes.
Yes.
Hi, nice to meet you. Well, we're face to face this time. Yeah, let's get going before Delilah sees
Oh,
us.
Kyron has been
Who
going.
the fuck is Delilah?
Hey there, Delilah.
I already made that joke.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
that was the lady that switched clothing with Karina.
Yes.
What?
Switch
Yes, that is the lady. The same lady that,
clothing.
let's just say I don't have a good time. She does not like me, or I don't know if she likes me anymore. So let's go.
Are you like ex-lovers? Like,
No, more of like, I was a sacrifice.
oh!
After
Kyra-
Kyron's,
ex-lovers.
Kyron's been going, by the way. Kyron's been moving, trying to get out of town.
Yes.
Right, let's save this until we're out of.
So yeah.
Dodge.
Get
Another
moving right
sacrifice.
now before any of the cult knows I'm actually here and it's me. So
She
'cause
recognized
she knows
me.
you. She knows you.
She recognized me. I know her from somewhere.
You were both children. At the time.
What? I don't remember how it happened? I don't.
Since you've been through the same thing,
I'd like that.
okay, did you also have to wear those clothes? They switched clothes. Was the garments that she ended up wearing important?
No, as far as I'm aware, or well,
As far as you're aware,
can I roll religion to see if it's an importance in their stuff? Like the
I just-
significance?
no, you would. There was no way you would know.
Okay, just double checking that.
Yeah.
No. Let's put it this way. With me, it was a lot less of a pyre, much more of an altar.
I just pieced it together. That's such a dick move. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that that lady was supposed to be the sacrifice.
Yeah.
No, Philo picked up on that.
She's like, hey, what do we switch clothes?
I don't think you were supposed to be the one who went into that fire.
Unwilling sacrifices every time with the cult.
I think that she was, and she put in her spot instead.
Are you talking to Kyron?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I figured, but I was like, Kyron is just.
At least that's what it seemed like, because she was up on the stage thing-ish.
Right, so chick that is now with the cult was supposed to be sacrificed, and now she's just back with the cult.
I'm not entirely sure. It seemed like some sort of ritual. I don't know anything about this, so I have no idea. It's just,
Is this bringing up anything?
Roll history flat.
Flat, okay. That's a 3. Oh, well,
It
a
seems-
flat roll or
yeah.
plus my. It's a 4 plus
Yeah.
the modifier.
Yeah, 4 plus whatever.
No, it's a 4 plus the modifier. It's 4.
It's a 4. It's a 4
Oh.
with the plus to, with the
Okay.
modifier.
I only have a plus 1.
So essentially, what
Yeah.
you're frantic right now.
Yeah,
You
she's
can't
not.
focus on anything because you're also trying to focus on the road, and no, you whatever you're trying to connect,
She's
it
trying
doesn't. It's
to
not
get,
clicking right now.
Like, she's not paying. Whatever speed limits they exist in town, she's not paying attention to them. All she
Ship?
can think of is get out, get out, get
corn
out. get
chip.
Any input?
Corn chip is
I still have corn chip.
corn chip is and he jumps off and
Rolls a die.
he rolls a die.
Where'd you get a die?
I'm trying to figure out what is this.
You swallowed one.
He just coughs it up.
He coughs,
It-
coughs.
it's a charcoal die. That's
He
what it
goes
is.
into who he probably would go into your bag because he knows you're prepared. He goes into like your bag, probably finds chalk.
Yeah.
And you have chalk, and he kind of like brings a stick of it right, and then just starts pecking at it to turn it into powder. He's pretty good at this. You guys are kind of impressed. Because as the cart's moving, he's like got impeccable aim. Anyway, so he moves the
Fragments.
fragments around, and in Celestial, you would recognize this. Who else knows Celestial? I think it's just
Maybe
Bird
Jack-
language.
No, I don't
you
think
don't know
so.
It's
Celestial.
bird
No,
language.
I only know.
Yeah,
Bird
you
to
know
bird
Celestial.
communication.
Yeah, you only know. Okay, I know you know. I see your character sheet. Anyway, in Celestial, he writes Phoenix.
Great.
You. Okay. One second. I'm trying to figure out what roll this would be.
I know my bird folklore.
We got the legend
This would be a religion check.
in here.
Can you roll religion for me?
Can I also roll religion?
You don't know what this word means.
Oh, you're right.
You can't read Celestial, unfortunately. You can't read
Can't
bird.
read.
I don't know bird.
Celestial's bird, everyone knows that. What'd you get?
9.
9?
I did not know my bird folklore, apparently.
Okay, so Phoenix. Fire.
Firebird.
Phoenix. Firebird. That is correct. It's not
Symbol rebirth.
It's a very, you're not quite sure. You feel like there probably has to be something related to why he's saying phoenix, but you can't piece together. You just know it's a bird made of fire.
Do you say it out loud?
You probably see me for a second looking at Cornchip and look at the writing. Phoenix, Firebird.
Okay. Okay, so I need, after you say that, Crown, you can choose whether or not you want to be included in this, or if you want to be like, you can be. But everyone roll religion or history. One of the two.
Religion. 100%.
And make sure to tell me what you chose.
Wait, not that one.
I think.
Good, nothing.
I mean, I think Tyrana is probably just getting out.
Alright.
She's fully. I think at this point, especially with like things being
Yeah.
brought up, she's trying to get out.
Okay, we're gonna start with you.
4.
4 and what?
Either. It's a
Okay.
4.
Okay, you've never heard of a phoenix. Actually, no. You have. It's in one of your books you had to read. There's
my
some about
required reading.
Yeah, and yeah, you remember seeing that word.
Firebird.
You remember seeing that word. You know, it's like I remember mitosis. I don't know.
You're like the mitochondria is
The powerhouse of the cell. Phoenix is a firebird. Anyway.
Yeah.
The Phoenix
I'll
is the
go with
powerhouse of the birds.
I also, for either choice, would have gotten a 4, which I don't think makes sense. So, but you got a 4.
You're sleepy. The Orbeez sleepy.
16 religion.
It would make sense here. 16 religion. So you might have the upper hand here in who your god is. You know what a phoenix is, and that's because there's only one true phoenix. You remember this. There are legends of multiple phoenixes existing, and you've heard about them, yada yada yada. Equa has made it very clear to you those aren't actually that is not a phoenix. A phoenix is a proper noun. Phoenix is the name of a specific divine person or creature. Phoenix, the bird type, or something completely different. But phoenix proper is a firebird that was made. This is just you, by the way. I should clarify. This is not from any outside source. This is only from the god that you worship, or talks to you at least. You know Phoenix proper as a gift that was made for someone. And that someone that the gift was made for is that orb, now you know, the child's mother.
Oh, crap. So that's the gift. He's looking at the crow. That's the gift.
Yeah. It's a grackle, but yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crackle.
The child's
But yeah, I was essentially looking for the nod.
mother.
Yes.
Well, that is very interesting.
Do you know
What is?
Sorry, which mother?
Well, it's a gift. It's technically a god and a gift.
Considering the fact of who we know one of the mothers to be, and the two we just saw, I would assume it's the flaming woman.
what? So, corn chip is a gift to. Is
No,
corn
no,
chip Phoenix?
No, I'm thinking the egg is.
No,
Or
I don't think so. I think if what you're saying is a flaming bird,
it's not the bird. Phoenix is a different. There are two different types of phoenixes. One's a person.
Why are you saying Phoenix, corn chip?
Corn chip is like, thank you for asking that question. Thank you.
How is this relevant?
Caw.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
he answers your question with, he hops. Does anyone have a mirror?
I
Yes,
probably
actually.
You would have a mirror.
I do have a mirror.
You probably saw it in your pack. He jumps back into your bag, scuffles about, and then kind of drags out the mirror.
She like helps him take it out here.
And then he lightly, not hard, lightly pecks at the mirror.
Is your name Phoenix?
Caw.
Hop once for yes. Hop twice for no. Wow.
Yeah,
See,
so
Cornchip's
that-
name is Phoenix.
I
Okay, so it
figured
is-
after
okay.
watching the
Yeah.
fight.
Car.
It was a weird scenario because I didn't know if it was talking about the egg or if it's. I'm sorry, this is weird that I'm talking to a bird, essentially.
Yes, but you also don't have
You're
the information
talking
that
to
I have about the
Phoenix.
egg. The egg is not the
I
egg.
don't- I
You
don't-
count
I
as
don't-
a- you count as a person.
I don't like to do that. It's just.
Phoenix corn chip is flying around, and Kyrna, you can passively, even though you're driving, you can passively pick this up. And you guys have been around corn chip for enough to be like, he seems like he's realizing something at the same time that you guys are. It seems like that was a big revelation for him as a person.
Alright,
As a
are we out of
being.
town yet?
So
Yeah.
what's everyone's passive
You
perception?
might want to bring Phoenix down.
15.
He's in here.
13.
What?
He's in the cart.
No, he's flying around us, I thought.
I mean, he's like hopping, flying.
Oh, okay. I
Like
thought you
excited
said-
bird.
Okay,
Excited
I
bird.
thought you were saying
Yeah.
he was flying around
Yeah,
us.
you're good.
Okay, my bad.
Everyone's
Sorry.
passive perceptions.
9.
16.
13.
15.
There you go.
All right, good to know. You might be busy driving, but I think the two of you, small thing, you probably would have noticed when, like, I was probably leaning forward when Cornchip was doing the chalk writing, but when he pulled out the mirror, I leaned back a bit. That's all.
Right, okay, well, we're out of town now. Let's all get out of the cart. I think Kyra and I might need to, like, hit something or run
Kyra
around.
doesn't slow down.
Yeah, I was gonna say we might want to keep going
No.
for a little bit.
We keep going.
We
And
keep going until night falls, probably.
I'm gonna be looking back behind the cart to make sure nobody of the fire cult is looking out as we're walking.
Gotcha. You
Not
guys are
only-
already out of town.
Not only does Kyrna not, like, stop, she doesn't slow down. She's going really fast.
I will say, the roads stop being paved in about maybe at the speed you're going 10 minutes.
Yeah, but she's,
Oh, she's still
she's
keeping
still panicking.
I
She's-
will probably at some point if I see her going, I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder. Slow down a bit. We're out of the city. Lily was going to get exhausted.
You're also gonna knock us out of the carts!
I guess I roll.
Roll persuasion, and then Ryan see if his roll feels right.
enough.
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely gonna be enough. You see what that modifier is.
Let's keep it at 23.
Oh, yeah.
23.
We're safe. We're out of the city.
We can keep going, just not at breakneck speed.
I don't understand.
When Soren have a little bit more energy, perhaps he can show you what we saw. So you can also see it.
I don't know if I want to.
Is the cart stopped?
She's slowed. She's
Okay.
like kind of.
Okay. Because
Not stopping, I don't think.
yeah,
Unless you were saying that. But I think it's like we're going at a
Yeah.
normal pace.
yeah. Because I was gonna say we gotta end it here. We're gonna end it here. That's all for tonight. Catch you in the next stream, and remember, no matter the outcome, always let the dice roll.
Oops,
Good
I'm
night,
sorry.
guys.